Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 11:05 Indian time, and welcome to day two of ACM's Pentagon tournament, proudly brought to you by ACM and MPSTME. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a wicked set of teams lined up for you guys today. Okay, and over to PSauce. PSauce, give us the rundown that we have for today.
Today we will be having the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals one between Brasilia Updog versus the D's Nuts. Second match will be at 12 p.m., which is between.
Everything okay with that, PSauce?
Is just cross-checking so that I will not make a mistake. The
Very
second
good.
match,
Keep
I could not hear you there, Lewis.
No worries, PSauce. Go for it. Tell our viewers what's happening for today.
All right, the first match will be between Brasilia Updog and D's Nuts. The second match is between the Suicide Squad and the amazing team Aukat Hai. The third match will be between the Fake Taxi and the team Death. The fourth match will be between the Comeback Kings, the Anti-ISA Squad, and the Meme Team. Over to you, Rutvik.
Hi guys, I'm here for the stream today. I am the secretary of ACM MPSTME and I'll be joining you on the stream today. So we are waiting for the knife round right now. The teams are Brasilia Updog and These Nuts. I think all of them have joined and we should be starting soon.
Fantastic, Rutvik. Glad to have you here to represent your ACM and organizing community. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the knife round on Overpass. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the knife round is essentially what enables each teams, to pick what side that they want to start on. For example, let's take Brasilia Updogs. If they end up winning the knife round, they can either choose to stay on the T side or switch to CT. Okay, and we are about to start in a moment. We had a bit of technical difficulties from these nuts. It's just had a bit of internet problems, but he's back on, and we are about to start the knife round. And let's see how this goes. PSauce, what do you think is going to happen? Both of these are very capable teams. Do you think any of them have a particular advantage on this map at this time?
Certainly, seeing Overpass and the team Brasilia Updog being very confident with this map, it being their pick. I'm very confident that Brasilia Updog will have a very strong and astounding lead in the first half.
I completely agree, PSauce. So we're just waiting here for the teams to get started here, and it's going to be very interesting to see how this goes. Now, guys, for those of you who don't know, okay, Overpass is just one of those maps which is very heavily CT sided. So the T's have to do a lot of things, they have to watch connector pushes. They have to watch, a very common strat is the standard 2-1-2 setup that you have on A and B, and once we know how this knife round goes down, is really gonna dictate how the CTs and the Ts have to, play this map in order to gain a competitive advantage. Now, I am very sure that both of these teams are very well versed in how to play this map. The gameplay, where the smokes are, where the flashes are, and it looks like we're down to a 2v2 in the knife round here. Jash goes down, leaving Shifty to deal with the Great Cur and Rizzler. And it looks like Brasilia underdogs are going to get the knife round. Let us just quickly see whether they choose to stay, and they have chose to swap. So we are going to have the CTs going to the Brasilia underdogs. Now, personally, from playing with this team, PSauce, as you and I both know, that this team really likes to play on CT, and we can't blame them for that. This map really does prefer the CT side, wouldn't you say so?
Yes, definitely. Right now, I'm just waiting on how they are going to execute these. Right now, I'm just waiting on how they are going to execute the strat. Looks
Yeah.
like looks like these nuts are going for a very slow B push with the pistols.
Indeed. And guys, just to keep you informed, monster. Let's see what they can do. The Great Kerr completely blinded, but that's okay. Pralit is going to help him pick up a kill there. And Kerr finds the second headshot as well. So far, we have 4 headshots from the entire team, ladies and gentlemen. And they are off to a very good start. Okay, the Great Kerr and Pralit doing mad bits already, getting all headshots. The entire team getting complete headshots, PSauce. I think they're off to a very good start.
Yes, definitely. Looks like the T side.
This was a classic Brasilia hold from what I know. It was a 2A, 3B. They got the pistol round. And I think the CT side on overpass is really strong.
I completely agree with you there, Rutvik. And it looks like the CTs have now forced their buy with the Mag 7, FAMASas and UMPs. At the same time, the Ts have managed to do a little bit of eco damage by just buying Tech 9s and P250s, and one of them, Ghost, has a UMP. Let's see, no, he's unable to connect his shots, and Rizla takes him down with a FAMAS, and that's going to give Brasilia up dogs against these nuts, the 2-0. Let's see whether the Ts now, they have the economy to do a full buy. Let's see whether they can finally win their first round in this first link. The round has now started, and it looks like the Ts have gone for 3 AKs, a Galil, and an SG. Very interesting that Ghost did decide to buy the SG when he could have gone for glass cannon op, which does prefer the overpass, because when you're peeking from monster, you can really do some damage if you time that self right. Wouldn't you agree, PSauce?
I would say Pralit with the Max 7 on shot is an unbeatable combo. He has gotten a lot of kills with that gun. And in the previous round, we have seen him use that gun amazingly. With Rizzler to give him support and having information about Shifty being onto at B long.
That's very true there, PSauce. Looks like Thought Police there, who was at Playground, he completely missed all of his shots. They could have easily taken down the 2 CTs who were very low HP, but unfortunately he couldn't connect any of his shots. But we can't blame him. He's only 11 HP and was very hesitant, so that might have been a playing factor over here. And it looks like the Ts have decided to take a very strong position with the bomb at A-long, and it looks like Brasilia is ready. Zidian, who is currently watching toilets, he has not peeked A-long yet, and that is good, is because they have his crosshairs right on him. And it looks like TT is getting boosted by his teammate, and he's going to hold that angle. Zidian getting absolutely touched by Shifty there, did not have a chance to do anything. And we have Akeem, the African Dream. He does see one, gets taken down by Ghost, who pushed from toilets. It is not looking good for the CTs. Wouldn't you say so, Parth? Do you think they have a chance of taking this? Because we do have Top Police and TT who are very low HP.
Pralit failing to deny the plant there. He does know that someone might be in bank or at site. He does spot out Ghost, gets him down. Now it's all down to TT, also goes down. Last left is Shifty, trying to clutch the round while Rizzler decides to defuse the bomb. Yes,
and it looks like Pralit with all of his shots there with the deagle, but that's okay because Rizzler finished off the kill. Well done, that's good teamwork, guys. Just don't forget that when you're in a team game like CSGO, you need to work together as a team. You cannot, even though you have a very good player on your team, on your side, you can't take that for granted. You need to give support where it is needed, and that is exactly what we just witnessed there. Rizzler coming in for Pralit, who was unable to finish off the kill. That is what I call teamwork, and that is the standard that has been set for this tournament. Wouldn't you agree, Rutvik?
Yeah, the teams playing in the tournament are really good. Like, I've seen the plays, these are no amateur players, these are proper, like, they can go actually pro. So I think the standard of each tournament is very high.
I completely agree with Rick. Looking at what Pralit just happened is that he completely misses Molly. He's flashed it, hit one of the T's, but unfortunately he did not go for the pick. He now has a one-way smoke sort of, but I think that's more of an advantage of the T's because that is in their eye line of sight. And it seems that they have a very strong presence B shot. Let's see whether Pralit can find any of them out in the open. He's not able to connect his shots there with the AK, but that is okay. The Great Kerr is ready with the flash for when he needs to peek. Can Pralit find the player there who is behind sandbags? We will just have to see here in a second. Pralit there gets dinked there with a Mac 10. but that is okay. The gun does not do a lot of damage, even though that was a headshot. Probably can still do work with that. We have 3 here. He connects with 1. He does not connect his second shot, but that is okay. Rizzler finishes off both these nuts teammates, and they go down. And it looks like Brasilia has a very good early start on the first half. PSauce, do you think these nuts will have a chance to come back? The economy is suffering right now, even though they can buy right now. But if we look at the CTs, they have already bought all their guns, all their utility, but they still have money for plenty.
Yes, definitely. Looking at Akeem from the team Brasilia Updog, he's going for a mid peak right here. Let's see if he catches one. He does catch Ghost, that putting Brasilia Updog in a 5 versus 4 lead. He might have called the A push if he has spotted the bomb. That will call for an early rotate from the teams playing at B. He does get a shot onto Thought Police, getting him down to 3 HP. There is no one contesting long at the moment, so the T's have a sure shot, easy way. Again, Rizzler shutting down, taking long control, getting shut down by Thought Police. Josh again hesitating to push in, does spot out the Opper. The Opper does see multiple at long.
Completely agree with you there, PSauce. The bomber did go down there. The Great Cur looking to push A long there. But that is okay. Akeem, the African team, the god with the AWP, he has taken down. It's just like it was nothing. And guys, just so you know that the primary AWPer on that team is actually a split between Pralit and Akeem, the African. And both of them are very capable. But as I mentioned yesterday, for those of you who don't know, Pralit is an all-around gamer. He's very capable with whatever gun that he's using, whereas Akeem will prefer the AWP and the rifle only, which does give the team a little bit of versatility. Wouldn't you say, PSauce?
Yes, definitely. We have also seen Pralit use the Swag 7 to get the kills, and he has gotten them. Looks like the T's are going in for a fast B rush. Great Khur shutting them down. Going for a fast control. Thought Police getting one.
The Great Khur, they're unable to trade his teammate. They're really hesitated with the gunshot. Can he find the final key on the right hand side? No, he does not. Shifty is going to take him down. And Shifty is going to get the plant. Can Zidian find him? Yes, he does. Zidian takes him down there. And they're just going to, once the molly fades, they will definitely get the defuse over there. And that is going to give the 6th round to Brasilia Updogs. Not looking good for these nuts at the moment, but let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, like yesterday, okay, there is a very good chance that, these nuts can come back when it's their chance to play CT and take this game into overtime. Okay, that being said, it is looking right now, if Brasilia continues this unprecedented rate of conflict, they will be taking this game at 16-0. I know it's a dream of theirs to do it in a tournament. Let's see whether they as a team can deliver and make that happen. But I know these nuts is going to do everything in their power to stop that from happening. And it looks
just
like
landing a very nice shot onto Rizzler, who was going aggressive onto B. We do have a smoke play coming in.
And it looks like indeed, PSauce, I do agree. It looks like Pralit just managed to smoke off its Jash, who is also an AWPer in the nick of time, so he couldn't find Pralit out in the open there. That all comes down to timing, ladies and gentlemen. And we do have police here looking at the connected door, and for good reason. It appears that we have some presence there with Zidian coming towards connected door, and he has a smoke out in his hand. If Brasilia does decide to peek from connector right now, he's going to be caught out in the open. A flash does come from side. They know he's there. Only thing is, can Zidian capitalize on that? But no, he does not. He seems to be pushing fountain area close to T-spawn. And now he's been given information that they are pushing side, so he's quickly going to try and attempt a backstab flank here. The bomber is already out. Monster Pralit is completely aware of that. He's going to try and find him out in the open. He's going to connect his shot and take down TT. Nothing. He does manage to land a couple of shots on with the AWPer TT there, but does not have the confidence to complete the spray down. He has heard the AWPer, finds a disgusting headshot on his dash, did not even have time to react with that AWP there, and that is going to give the 7th round, which is a 7-0 to Brasilia Updogs. Fantastic gameplay so far, and it really looks like that these nuts are struggling at the minute to find their rhythm and to find a way to counter the CTs, who are doing a very good play of holding the B side from them.
With the overpass map being so CT sided, I would not be surprised if these nuts are struggling on the T side with a very strong team, Brasilia Updog. They do know that a very unfortunate timing there by Akeem, scoping out at the very wrong moment. Let's see if he does spot out. He does spot out the 3 players coming in. Gets 1, gets 2, gets the 3rd, Zedian gets the 4th, and the last guy is going in front of, behind the back of Great Khur actually. Will he catch him off guard?
Only has a P250 with no armor. Can he find a kill to do some eco damage? The CTs are yet to lose a player. No, he's not. Akeem with the 4K, ladies and gentlemen, and that is what you call a primary armor, a primary offer. That is what you call doing bits for his team, carrying his weight. And guys, let's quickly look at how the players are contributing to the team really quick on the scoreboard. We have Pralit, who has already by the 9th round gone double digits and carrying 2 MVPs, only having died twice. Okay, we have Akeem, who just went 4 kills and really put him up to 7 kills, also got 2 MVPs. No surprise there, he did get 4 kills. And we have the great Rizla and Zidian also contributing to the team, but helping Pralit and Akeem get those peaks and kills. And it looks like, it doesn't look like there seems to be a single weakness of a player on these nuts, because they are very consistent in their kills. They all have 3 to 2 kills, as we just saw. It just seems that as a team, they seem to be struggling with the way Brasilia has set up for this map. And that's no surprise, PSauce, because, I think one of the most favorite maps that are played by Brasilia Updogs is actually Overpass. It is one of their favorite maps. Most people would think that their favorite map is Dust 2 because it's an easy map. But guys, let's not forget that Dust 2 is actually, if you're speaking in technical terms, Dust 2 is a very easy map to learn, but it is a hard map to master. And the same can be said for Overpass. Okay, and it is due to that reason, it's also one of the hardest maps to play. So if you can manage, to learn the map as well as Brasilia has, you can exactly see what that will translate in a tournament where they are currently going 8-0. PSauce, would you agree with this? What are your thoughts on that statement?
Looks like these nuts are going for a B take, or actually a split take. Shifty Hips going down to Zedian on at A long. Yes, I definitely do agree that Brasilia Updog have mastered their hold on at B as well as A, getting kills of the T's pushing in. They do have the utility, but going down with the utility is not a very great thing. You should be using your utility. You should be using all the utility you have. You should be using whatever you have bought.
That is true.
If you die, you do not get to use the utility next round. You drop it all.
That is true. Let's look at the economy for CT, ladies and gentlemen. They all, as a team, they have almost 55,000 in-game money, and it looks like the T's are really struggling because they have just under 5k, and they have a very interesting. They've gone for 2 SGs, an AK, a scout, and an AWP. Now the scout is going to be very questionable, especially going up against a double AWP setup that is being played on the CTs. And both of them are being manned by Rizla and Akeem the African Dream, who are both very capable AWPers in their own right. So I think TT is going to have his hands full this round. He's going to need to connect with a headshot, otherwise he's going to need 2 kills to take down one of the CTs. And Parth, fill us in with what just happened there. I did not catch it.
TT, even though he is with an SG buy, he has gotten the kill onto Akeem through the wall on a headshot last round. Also tags him down to 3 HP this round, making it easy for Ghost to take him down. And we are currently having a 2v4 situation. Shifty fails to check the connector region, leaving its Josh with an AWP in a 1v4 situation.
Completely agree, PSauce. They have got absolutely denied this way, and Zidian finishing the round with a headshot on his Josh, making it look easy, but no surprise there. He is, after all, the team leader for Brasilia Updogs, and nothing less is expected of him, ladies and gentlemen. And it's looking like this is a pretty one-sided game so far. Brasilia Updogs is absolutely wiping the floor against these nuts. Absolutely not surprised, because after all, as I did mention earlier, this is one of their favorite maps, and it's definitely showing. and it looks like, the T's are forced by one rifle, a scout, and SMGs, but they did manage to buy utility. So they have sacrificed buying, rifles with no utility for SMGs and utility. So let's see whether they can make use of that. But it looks like Go struggled with that because Akeem did take him down. Zidian finds TT, Shifty finds Zidian in a trade with a headshot there. And both of those teams working well together. It's just completely catching Akeem off guard with the A-long connector push there, and he's pushing A side as is. But it looks like he's completely unaware of both the CTs behind him, the Great Kerr taking him down with the AK. He did not check his back there, and it's all down to Thought Police and Shifty here to take A side and get the plan. He's not checking toilets, and it looks like the Great Kerr is going to find him out in the open, and they are going to take the 11th round, ladies and gentlemen. And I promise you, this is nothing from Brasilia. They are barely trying, okay? If this was an ideal situation, we would have Akeem and Rizla both, in the double-digit kills right now. And it looks like Ghost has gone for a timeout. They are finally using one of the two timeouts that have been given to them. So they're definitely taking this time to think things through, and it looks like police has actually disconnected. That may be due to IT issues, and we actually have a second player that has disconnected. PSauce, what do you think that's happening here?
I definitely hope they are not going to put on any hacks.
That's not a thing. They actually texted to the moderators that the team members are having some ping issues, but they'll be back under a minute, so no issues there.
Okay, Rutvik. And just another one as well. Do you see this commonly with Brasilia Opdogs, where they absolutely just wipe the floor against the team they're going against? Let's go for the interview.
We do have an interview, a question answer kind of a session by the Brasilia Updog player Parth, also known as Zendian Parth.
Guys, I'm Parth from Team Brasilia Updog, and the reason we had won our previous game is because we had better skills, better aim, recoil control, retake ability, grenades, positioning, teamwork and communication, and just the overall ability to get kills. Our experience this tournament, isn't pretty updog, and our plans for the next match is to make people aware of the fact that we are high IQ players and we'll do certain things in game which might seem irrational to you at the time, but be assured that we and every single move that we make in game has a greater meaning that you mere mortals will not understand. So do not talk to us like we are equals, and there will be no problem. Thank you. Guys,
By the way,
the match is back in action. We see Zedian with a lot of confidence.
A lot of confidence. I completely agree, PSauce. Loki, not gonna lie, he did low-key diss these nuts in that team video. He was absolutely boasting, but it is absolutely, we cannot, say anything against that because they are absolutely demolishing them on Overpass right now. So they have every right to say what they did. Props to them for that. If you're going to talk smack, make sure you're going to back it up. And that is exactly what Zidian managed to do there. Coming back to the game, ladies and gentlemen, they have already managed to shut down TT there. And it looks like Jash and Police is going to get absolutely demolished by both the Oppa and Zidian there. And it is down to a 1v5 now. Akeem cleaning the mud, getting another 3 kill, ladies and gentlemen. He is absolutely taking them to town here, going 11-0. Can they make the dream happen? Can they finish this game? Can they win the pistol round next round and take this home for a 6-0? Guys, I promise you, people who are watching us stream, if that happens in the semis and the finals, they are going to be a team that a lot of players and other teams are going to be worried about because they are absolutely demolishing right now. I don't know what to say.
There's a possibility of 16-0 in a quarter-final match, and that is saying like Brasilia is completely destroying the other team.
That is very terrific. They are definitely a team that nobody should be taking lightly. For those of you listening who are about to go up, to them in the next round, please take notes. Take everything that you have, plan out your strategies, try and figure out what map you're going to play, work on your smokes and your flashes, even if you think that you know it, because I promise you, Brasilia is coming at you at full steam. Okay, guys, get ready. It's going to be a good one. That being said, coming back into the round, ladies and gentlemen, they are yet to come down to half HP. Vivian only losing 2 of his HP. Pranit absolutely deleting Shifty Hips, with a headshot there. And he's gonna catch Rizla off guard, but great courage, going to catch the trade, and he's going to delete TT there. No surprise there, and that's going to be 13-0, ladies and gentlemen. We are about to go into the 14th round. One round before we go into the first half. Oh my god, I just realized, guys, we are going into the first half, and they are all so close to finishing this game. They are not taking it lightly. They could delay this game and troll, but they are not. They just want to get this done with. They don't have time. They have other things to do, and they're definitely showing these nuts who's boss. PSauce, take it away.
I definitely feel like these nuts should get their strats right. Looking at the way they are playing right now, the coordination is there, the communication is there, but they are not pushing in at the right moment. They are not getting kills off guard. Look at that, pushing through the smoke, catching third police off guard. Pranit, that is a very well play. Leaving the bomb at party, along with an op onto Shifty. Shifty getting a kill onto Zedian, who was caught off guard again. He is now in a 1v3 situation. This is going to be very difficult for him, even though he does have the op and Rizzler is down at 8 HP. Akeem, the African Dream, is still alive on the team of Brasilia Updog. We have seen him hit some nutty shots, trying for a jumping no scope. What do you think is going to happen, Lewis? Is he going to connect with the no scope, or are they going to get the knife?
So. I think he's gonna get knife, lady. Oh, he does find Rizzler.
He does find two. Will he get the third?
And it looks like Brasilia has taken it easy. He's only 4 HP, but Akeem going to take him down with the pistol. Ladies and gentlemen, he did manage to stop getting knifed. He did find Rizzler trying to backstab him with the knife, but Rizzler was unable to find the correct buttons to press with his gun. But that is okay. They were I bet you anything, they were laughing in their team chat, and it looks like Akeem is going for the pause here, and I think they're just.
Guys, I think one of the D's Nuts players have disconnected, and he's back. So I think we'll be starting soon.
And it looks like, Brasilia did not need to do that, ladies and gentlemen, but they are showing good sportsmanship by pausing for the team that was a man down, so they are, not only are they players to be reckoned with, but they are also good sports. They are showing very good sportsmanship, and Rutvik, if I'm being honest, I know you've been at many tournaments, but this is very rare to see. They're completely wiping the floor, but they are showing good sportsmanship. Do you see this often? Please let your viewers know exactly what is up with this.
See, to be very honest, CSGO is a not a very user-friendly game, because the new players to the CSGO are just abused and trash talked, and people in the enemy team are like not they're not treated very well. So the moves by Brasilia are very nice to see in this tournament, because that's, as you said, very good sportsmanship.
I completely agree there, Rutvik. Ladies and gentlemen, as you just saw, Akeem the African Dream taking it strong into the second half at 15-0, getting a 3K with the AWP. He is one heck of a AWPer, ladies and gentlemen. And it was down to Zidian Pav to finish up the remaining 2 kills there. And if it is down to the final round, can Brasilia Updogs take this home with a 16-0 by deleting them with Glocks in the pistol round? Guys, let's not forget that the Glock does significantly less damage than the USP. So the CTs definitely have the advantage with the map and with the guns, but clearly it looks like Brasilia are the better players, but can they caught off? But Rizzler completely deleting these. TT does find the headshot with the USP, but Akeem completely catches the trade there, and they are now doing a very late rotate. The flash is out, but can they utilize that? Okay, Akeem does watch Shifty coming out here, does find a disgusting headshot. Shifty could not respond. Rizzler finishing, and it looks like it is a 4v1. It looks like the team is already starting to celebrate. Rizzler
with the team
showing some interesting banter, but ladies and gentlemen, Akeem has just taken it home for the team at 16-0. I can't believe it.
God.
They just deleted them. They took it home. Okay, Zidia just talking smack, and we thought that they have met their match, but never have we been so wrong. They talk smack and they delivered. PSauce, that was insane. What are your thoughts?
I am not very surprised with Brasilia Updog being such a well-rounded team. I have seen them play. We have also seen them play in the Rise of Legion tournament together. We have seen Pralit. We have seen Zedian play. We have seen the plays they make. We have seen the coordination there was. We have seen amazing op shots by Akeem this game, and the
I
coordination onto their strong map, which is which is overpass. I was not surprised to see this outcome.
I completely agree with you, PSauce there. Guys, it can't be said that you need to watch out for Brazilian Updogs. I think they are going to be doing mad bits in the near future together as a team and as individual players. I think, they're, Rutvik and
Yeah.
his ACM team have given them the perfect chance, to catch pro teams, looking to go pro, and they're needing a fifth. I think that Brasilia really has it got down, to go pro with this. Thank you, Rutvik, for making this team and your entire organization for making this happen. Everybody does appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, another thing I would like to point out, if you look at yesterday's games, most of the games took 50 minutes to an hour to finish, but Brasilia finished this game in 35 minutes, if not 30 minutes. They just did not wait around. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will know what the next teams are that will be playing and on what map. Stick around. Brazilian Updogs have given us a fantastic start to the day, and if this is anything to go by, the rest of the day is just going to be just as intense, as very good teams are going to go against each other. We just can't predict the future. Stay tuned. We will see you all in a bit, and this is going to be a good one. See you guys in a bit.
See you guys soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is time for round 2 of ACM's Pentagon tournament, proudly brought to you by ACM and MPSTME. Ladies and gentlemen, the round 2 is going to be played by Suicide Squads and Okathe on the map Inferno. Before we jump in, let's take a quick look at what is running through the team's mind right now.
Hi, I'm Gotham Lucifer from Team Suicide Squad. The main reason for our win was that we had sufficient map knowledge and good team coordination. During the first half, we were quite nervous, which led to us losing easy rounds. And as we warmed up, we started playing better. But it was exciting and fun to participate in this tournament. Our plan for the next match is to stay calm and have fun. Hi, I'm Gotham.
Yeah, my name is 47, and the key factor to winning the first game was the veto. I think the map was in our favor, and our team did really well. My experience was a unique experience, and I look forward to playing more tournaments. What are my plans for the next game? I think Vertigo was fun, but for the next game, we're going to go with one of our stronger maps. Looking forward to Mirage.
6. That was an amazing set of words said by Suicide Squad as well as Okathe. 47 and goddamn Lucifer. You go, guys. Let's go on to find the start of the match at Inferno with the Suicide Squad playing on T side with Okathe playing CT.
I completely agree with you, PSauce. Guys, let's jump into the game. What you all did not see just a couple of minutes earlier is that Okathe did win the knife round and have chosen to stay, so they will be playing on CT now. We're just waiting for them to get the round going. We have 10 seconds for the start of the pistol round, and both as PSauce did mention earlier, both the teams are very confident in their abilities. But as I mentioned earlier, Inferno is one of those maps that is very CT-sided, so it is all down to how well the Ts can utilize their utilities and land their headshots with their Glocks and P250s. And the CTs have gone for their standard buy, where they have bought one diffuse kit, the rest armor, and it looks like Mokiro has gone ahead for the P2K, and they have not bought any utility other than 47. PSauce, how do you think this is going to go down? It seems like they have very strong presence in second mid and A apps.
We have seen Okathe dominate the map Vertigo yesterday, and Suicide Squad also did dominate the map yesterday. So this is going to be an interesting map with no skills getting 2 easy one taps, 4 easy one taps, 5th one getting the ace on the pistol round. Such an amazing show of skill by the player aptly named No Skill. Ironic. What do you think?
Ironic indeed, PSauce. I mean, he is just one of those players that wants to be, a sleeper or a stealth player, and he's just completely doing the exact opposite of what his name stands for. No surprise there. That is exactly what we witnessed earlier as well. And it looks like Okathe did take the first round, and they have gone for a very aggressive buy with a AWP and a glass cannon, whereas the rest of the team have gone for a combination of scouts, SMGs, and MP9s. And it does look like AYY is going to do some damage with his MP9, taking out 2 Ts, and it looks like Killer Croc is going to go down to an MP9 in a trade situation. No Skill still alive with that AWP, and it looks like SYM is going to completely shut down Yellow Zombie with a knife. That is an actual embarrassment to him. That is very unfortunate. Bad timing. He did not hear the player running behind him. It is very unfortunate, but that is going to give SYM and his team a lot of money to play with. As you guys can clearly see, not only was he using a shotgun, but he also got that knife, and that is going to give him the ability to buy full nades, Azus, and still have over 3.5k in the bank to burn. And looking at the setup,
we have seen these guys ace, we have seen No Skills ace, we have seen 47 ace. What do you think? Are we going to see SYM? Are we going to see Mokiro? Or are we going to see A do an ace? SYM going down to the grenade, taking a lot of damage from the utility. Suicide Squad has thrown, giving them a heads-up advantage right now. Having only 2 CTs at site, trying to defend the site with Arnab taking a lot of utility damage. Mokiro taking the using that as an advantage. Killer Croc taking down Mokiro.
And it looks like that's a bad smoke by the Keys, and AYI from Okase have managed to take down Yellow Zombie. Absolutely disgusting, and that is completely on the trees because they could not land the smoke there. And it looks like 47 just managed to take down 2 people with the scout, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to give them the 3rd round. Okay, so it looks like Okase is off to a very strong start, and it looks like, you know, the team of Suicide Squad is off to a very bad start, but that is okay. They are yet to full buy, and that is exactly what they're seeing now. That was 2 ecos, and now we're followed up by a proper buy, and it looks like Yellow Zombie has gone for Galil, while the rest of the team has gone for a combination of P90s, an SG, and 2 AKs. And it looks like CTs are not playing around either. They know that the T's are going to come out with the bang, and they have upgraded to a double op setup as well. And it looks like AYY has gone to push mid with an op, and he's going to find Killer Croc still pushing, completely not expecting that push. And it's going to look like he's going to fall back and hold the T-ramp angle, and it looks like nobody's going to contest with him there. And it looks like the T's are pushing up Banana, and they're not being contested. 47 has gone ahead and smoked them off, so they're not going to be able to get a CT peak, but the smoke is fading now, and we'll just see whether they can do any trading of a sort. Now, that being said, it looks like the T's are starting an early rotate to favor a B defensive position, but unknown to them, the T's are playing 3A for ready for a take, and it looks like Arnab is about to find a CT. No, he does not. He checks his right, but
He does not find him, yes.
very close. Who's going to find each other out?
Cloud9 catching the barrel of no skills, getting him out. Arnab going for a long range P90 spray, getting Mokiro down to 30 HP but failing to find the kill. Mokiro does spot out the terrorist on at apps, does not connect with the shot. Goddamn Lucifer, Yellow Zombie and Cloud9 are now left in a 2v3 situation. SYM does have a max 7 with A having an op. A is checking his corners correctly and going in for the top mids, going in with the moto take. SYM is going for a protective play. SYM has dropped his max 7, going for an op, double op retake. A getting a shot onto Cloud9, does expect a player onto Grave, does not see Goddamn Lucifer, does he? Yes, he does. Goddamn Lucifer gets the spray onto him. And also one tap onto SYM, winning them the round.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the players of yesterday are not the only one with net issues. But anyway, getting back into the game, I am back, and let's see what's happening. As PSauce clearly told you, they clearly wiped the floor. Now, going back into the game, it looks like the T's have finally won their first round, and it looks like Yellow Zombie is choosing to stay strong with his AWP, and it is only 47 on the CT side who has the AWP. And it looks like Arnab has managed to molly off, but AYY completely pushes with his deagle and gets a disgusting headshot on Killer Croc, and Arnab is going to be completely crossfire demolished by Mokiro and one of the other Okase High players. And it looks like AYY and No Skills are going to be using a deagle until they can find guns by killing the T's. And it leaves 47 SYM and Mokiro to do damage with the proper guns that they have. And it looks like the CTs also have 2 flashes remaining as the rest of the utility has been used. Goddamn Lucifer laying down some suppressive fire, trying to find some CTs out in the open, but that just does not happen. And it looks like they are pushing towards A. Now, this is the perfect time for CTs to push up Banana, especially SYM with his max 7, but he's not taking the opportunity. If he does so, he can completely catch them off guard, but he's definitely not doing that. Meanwhile, the T's are coming out of A. They are trying to take side. Is Cloud9 gonna find the CT in pit, who is very low HP, mind you? They have heard him. Is he gonna get the peak? Cloud9 checking side. He's not looking at pit. Pit is gonna peek him. But no, Zombie manages to catch him out in the guard, and it looks like Mokiro is going to take that Zombie, but Cloud9 gets the trade, and Cloud9 is now going to try and get the player AYY in pit. And it looks like 47 coming in with the crossfire and taking him down from jungle, And now Cloud9 is going to get taken down by AYY in pit with the Deagle, and that was very well played by Akothe because they managed to do a crossfire setup, really sandwiching him on side, and he really didn't have any other options. That was very well played by them, and that is going to give the 4th point to the CTs. They are off to a very long start. And if we take a look at, the scoreboard, we can see that Okathe's team is doing bits and working together. SYM obviously playing a bit more aggressive and not being able to get as many kills as his teammates, but that is working in their favor is because the rest of his team can get, the trades. And looking at, Suicide Squad, they are struggling to counteract Okathe in their very good defensive positions. And 47 here gonna look at with the AWP, but he's gonna get smoked off, gonna get flashed out, and Keys are just gonna push him. Unbelievable, the backup by his teammates. 47 just does not go down. He should have, but he does not. And it looks like the T's are struggling to take side. Cloud9 does connect with the shot, and he's gonna fall back, doing the smart thing there. And it looks like the bomber is gonna go down, and it's all down to Cloud9 to find all 3 players, but it looks like he's gonna...
This indeed does look like a very one-sided affair, just like the previous match. Instead of a 16-0, we might be on for a very large lead onto a 16-6 victory, I'm going to predict. We are looking at Okathe players individually doing ecos to get themselves all the utility, all the buys they can, but not failing at getting kills even on that eco. That is very impressive by them. The Suicide Squad is going on for a very fast A take. Arnab trying to push into the middle area, boiler and A shot, but it is very heavily contested by Okathe with no skills, getting a headshot onto, and getting also a lot of damage onto Killrock, getting the kill. Goddamn Lucifer trying to do some damage with the nade. Goddamn Lucifer and Yellow Zombie again now stuck in a 2v3. 2v5. Goddamn Lucifer does catch SYM, but SYM having the superior gun gets the kill. No skills, goes down to Yellow Zombie with the Mac-10, picks up the AK, does not check apps. Is he going to get knifed? He is on to getting knifed. Okay, he does spot out Mukiro, getting him killed. And this is the second knife kill for SYM in this game. That is very disgusting.
I completely agree with you, PSauce. SYM completely taking, Suicide Squad for a joke. He's not taking them seriously, ladies and gentlemen. That is the second knife we have seen from him. Clearly, he seems to be more capable than he seems, not using a gun when he could have easily got another kill, but he's just looking to get that money for the team. And Mokiro deleting Yellow Zombie right off the bat, 15 seconds into the game. And we're going to see SYM miss a couple of shots and take some damage from that molly. Is Killer Croc going to catch him out of God? No! 47 does manage to find that flick and catch Killer Croc flying through the air. Mokiro is going to find goddamn Lucifer, and SYM is giving down suppressive fire, and it looks like No Skills is going to finish off the round, taking down Cloud9 with a headshot with the AK. Ladies and gentlemen, very good setup by Okathe, and it looks like Suicide Squad are yet to take another round for themselves, and if they don't get themselves together by the first half, they are going to have a very second difficult half, because not only will they have a chance to have a comeback, but they will have multiple rounds that they need to win in consecutive success to have a chance of tying this game, taking it to overtime, or even winning it if they want to have a chance of staying in this tournament.
Yes, definitely. Looks like the Okathe team is going for a triple op setup with 2 ops on at Banana. Mokiro landing a beautiful no-scope onto Arnab, failing to connect shots with the P90, although getting him down to 30 HP. Will that be enough? Will that be enough for his team to get him down? No skills again, getting 2 kills on at the apps. 3 with the goddamn Lucifer going down on a 1-tap headshot. Yellow Zombie throwing out his gun, not allowing the others who are going in for a knife, looks like. It's a 1v5 knife, no skills getting the knife.
Ladies
Absolute
and gentlemen,
domination.
did you witness that? No Skills just got 3 kills with the AK like it was easy. okay? And not only that, he finishes off the round with a knife. Ladies and gentlemen, he is carrying his team with 16 kills, and the rest of his team is still single digit, and it really looks like, you know, the team of Suicide Squad is struggling even to get into the high single digit kills, but that is okay. No skills, completely supporting his team and doing exactly what they need to do to win this game, and it looks like AYY is going to deliver with a double kill to take down Goddamn Lucifer and Yellow Zombie. Yellow Zombie is going to shut down AYY, not before Mokiro and 47 finish off the remaining T. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a quick round. That was over in 35 seconds. They are not standing around. They want to finish this game just like Brasilia Updogs did the previous round. Parth, PSauce, this is insane. Do you think that, you know, Suicide Squad has any chance of bringing this back to save face?
I mean, looking at all the comebacks we have seen in this tournament, I wouldn't be surprised if they manage to come back. But looking at the confidence Aukathe is pushing, the defensive side, mind you, is pushing bottom mid, contesting Banana along with the
They're running a
terrorist.
triple op setup, PSauce. Unbelievable. Very rare setup indeed. One for A, one for mid, and one for B. This is going to be interesting.
No skills again, setting up a smoke for top mid, I suppose. Let's see where it goes. It goes to short. I guess he has missed the smoke. No, this is indeed a one-way smoke for him. If anyone decides to push up mid, that smoke is going to give him a one-way onto short. Killer Croc getting the kill onto Mokiro. Looks like they're going for an A take with the Tech 9 onto Yellow Zombie, even though he has 3000. B take, my apologies. SYM shutting down Goddamn Lucifer 47, getting a shot onto Cloud9.
Bomb is down.
Killer Croc has gotten to Roadway. Speedway,
AYY gonna catch Arnold there out in the open.
Oh my god, this is disgusting.
Killer Croc, I completely agree, PSauce. Absolutely disgusting. Shutting down 47, and it looks like AYY is gonna delete Killer Croc with a headshot with the M4A4. It looks like Zombie is flanking. Can AY prepare himself to touch? He misses his Zeus, but he's gonna kill Yellow Zombie. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you completely win by fluke, and that is gonna give the CTs the 10th win for this round. Oh my word. I bet you anything, Suicide is very upset that they could even win that round when they had every right to win so. And it looks like AYY is even complaining in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, PSauce. That was insane to watch.
That is just amazing. Him trying for a Zeus, even if he was alone at B with one player contesting and the other one very far away in pit. The confidence shows in their game. Going for a Zeus, getting the second kill. Mokiro push, getting the smoke kill. AYY again. Yellow Zombie once again stuck in a 1v5, getting one kill onto no skills. Does spot out the second guy in apps. Is hearing Mokiro jump. Does he hear him jump down? Yes, he does. Trying to go for the Glock kill, missing his shots. Trying to run for his
I think SYM is going to go for a Zeus, ladies and gentlemen. But it looks like AYY is going to catch him. And it's going to be another knife by AYY. Guys, that is 3 knives by 3 individual teammates of Okathe. Oh my word, they are not even trying anymore. They are just going for knife kills. And look at the economy that the CT have. No skills, coming in with the maximum amount of money that can be attained in in-game currency for the round, which is $16,000. And they have economy for days. They are not scared. They have been aggressive. They have been careless. They are still winning round, ladies and gentlemen. And I bet you anything, you know, Suicide Squads are really struggling. AYY gonna just dominate Yellow with a headshot from the AK. Could not hide in time from that AK. AYY pushing that smoke. He's gonna miss his Zeus. And still didn't drop that Lucifer. What on earth is happening? Mokiro gonna take down the headshot with a no-scope, really showing what he's capable of. And it looks like it is just down to Killer Croc, who is being sandwiched left, right, and center. They are hunting him down. He is gonna run straight into no skills, and he's gonna shut him down with a knife. PSauce. Can you believe what you are seeing?
This is bullying.
This is bullying. I agree, man. That's crazy.
Oh my god, what is going on? I'm telling you, the semi-finals between Brasilia, Updog and Okathe is going to be absolute banger. I can already see the plays. Pranit, Zedian, 47, Mokiro, SYM Ranzol and Dr. RX playing. I would like to see what they will go for.
I
Mokiro
completely
going in
agree,
with the
PSauce.
op, very aggressive, getting the kill onto Yellow Zombie, getting traded out by goddamn Lucifer. A getting the backstab very early onto second mid. Killer Croc getting the kill. SYM coming in for the Zeus, gets taken down by Killer Croc. It's a very winnable 2v2 situation right here. Cloud9 is anticipating a push. 47 does get the kill. Killer Croc in a 1v2 does know 47 is near or on site. Does check site, does not spot him out. Will 47 knife him? He
And that's
does
gonna be
knife him.
another knife, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my word. Oh, this is absolute humiliation. PSauce, I feel so bad for Suicide Squad because they did have such a good first round yesterday and they are absolutely being taken for a walk. I feel so bad for them. We are late game right now, and one of their teammates are yet to hit a double-digit kill. PSauce. And another thing I am noticing is just like Brasilia Updogs, who decide to start, messing about and getting knives and getting Zeus's. It looks like Okate also likes to do that as well. So when you take two teams that like to meme around. Let's not mistake them with the meme team. The proper comeback kings. Both these teams going up against each other, both looking for knives to humiliate each other. It's gonna be one heck of a semi-final match, I would say. PSauce, what do you think?
Yes, definitely. I would not be surprised if that match is not one of the best matches. Goddamn Lucifer getting the collateral, catching them off guard. Now in a 1v2, very winnable with no skills, seeming to be AFK. Does
Either
this
that or
give
holding an
Suicide
angle.
round? Does this give
Is he holding
Suicide
an
another
angle
round?
or is he AFK? I honestly can't tell.
He is either he's holding 3 angles at the same time, relying on his mechanical aim to flick, or just
He is looking
gone
at the wall.
AFK.
He's
Yep.
looking at the wall. There is no way. He is AFK and he's just gonna discard due to internet issues. And that is finally gonna be how the Suicide Squad finally win. Ladies and gentlemen, hear me out. Their second round this game. And I'm pretty sure between you and me and everybody watching this stream, I'm pretty sure that is not how they wanted to win that round. They wanted to work for it. But clearly, Okate just handed it out to them due to an internet issue. That is very unfortunate. But let's see, now that the game is in their favor, they are on the preferred side for the map. Let's see whether they can make a comeback, ladies and gentlemen, and bring this back, give Okate a run for its money. Let's see whether they can get the pistol round. Adnab getting deleted by AYI with the Glock. They are taking side aggressively. They know that there are 2 people, coffins. Mokiro gonna delete Killer Croc with the Glock. SYM doing bits for his team, getting another headshot, and Killer Croc. AYY needs to check Banana, and it looks like his teammate has got it for 47, just deleting Cloud9, and SYM is gonna get another knife, ladies and gentlemen. What is
domination.
happening?
Absolute domination, Lewis.
I can't be asked, I'm not gonna lie. That is probably the most amount of knives I have seen combined in one game than we have this entire tournament from yesterday. And they are actually begging to not be knifed, ladies and gentlemen. They are upset visibly, emotionally, and their gameplay is reflecting exactly that. This is unbelievable.
Guys, Okate is completely dominating the game with a score of 42 and the number of knives in the game. It is amazing. It is absolutely the most amazing thing to watch in quarterfinals. The match before this was also completely dominated by Brasilia Updogs, who won with a score of 16-0. And now Okate completely dominating Suicide Squad. This is the hype of this tournament is real.
And mind you, Okate is playing a 4v5 and still winning rounds for them. Killer Croc coming in clutch with the MP9, getting the kill onto the site. SYM and AYY are now stuck in a very weird angle to defend the afterplant. AYY does get the kill and gets the final kill, winning Okate another
And
round.
just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Okate is gonna take the 15th round for themselves. Clearly, no effort needed whatsoever, and they are in a very good position to shut the Suicide Squad down once and for all, but it looks like the Suicide Squads do not plan on going down without a bang. They have both their SMGs, their AUG, and on Negev. It looks like Yellow Zombie's going to try and lay down some suppressive fire, and the T's have gone for a double XM auto shotty layout with sword off and one AK. They are not even trying to kill them from a distance. They're going to go for an aggressive play. Are they going to get the kills? Yes, they are. The Killer Croc is going to go down after getting flashed by AYY. And it looks like AYY also had a Zeus, and Mokiro is going to shut down Cloud9 with an AK-47, and they have sight. And it looks like
Arnab is going to get
is
Zeus.
not even going to bother getting the plant.
He gets
and
Zeus.
AYY is going to shut down Arnab with the Zeus, and Yellow Zombie is down to his Negev. He disconnects his shots. Is he going to find the second? Just spraying down and hoping. Spray and pray. AYY shutting him down from a distance with their gun. And ladies and gentlemen, Okate is going to take the game by deleting the final CT with an SG. That was unbelievable. And that was one heck of a game. Would you believe it? We thought that Brasilia would have been the only team, to get almost, a one-sided game. But clearly, Okate is just showing that they are just as capable and absolutely annihilated the Suicide Squad. I just can't wait to see like I said earlier, I just can't wait to see when you take a good team such as Brasilia Updogs and Perry with just a capable as team such as, Okate, to see what an explosive matchup is going to be. Okay, guys, and I just can't express the amount of things that is running through my head right now, the amount of knives we saw, the amount of misplays that we saw. They made it look completely easy. They weren't even trying, guaranteed. I've seen many players play and they were not taking that game seriously because they knew how easy that win was going to be. And that pistol round, even with the Glocks headshots, completely denied. They did not stand a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We will be back with you shortly. The next game will be in about 30 minutes. PSauce, are you around? Fill us in with the details of the next match that is going to be played.
Absolutely, Lewis. Looking at what just happened, looking at
Guys, I
these
think
two matches.
PSauce is not around, and the next match I'd like to tell you is Fake Taxi versus Team That at 1 p.m. And if you want the further updates about the tournament, you can follow us on our Instagram page, which is ACM_MPSTME.
Thank you for that information, Rutvik. As you heard, ladies and gentlemen, Rutvik, the secretary of this ACM tournament, just gave you the critical information that you needed to stay tuned in 30 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. We will see you guys in 30 minutes. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the third game for the day. Okay, and just before we get started, our secretary and organizer coordinator for this event, Rutvik, would like to say a couple of words. Rutvik, you have the floor.
Yeah. Hi guys, this is Rutvik Dumre, Secretary for ACM MPSTME. I would like you all to know we are going to have our recruitments in this month, and if you are in MPSTME, you should and you're interested in organizing these technical events, you can follow us on Instagram. Our handle is ACM_MPSTME, and you can join us. You can come for recruitments and be a part of this organizing team. Back to you, Lewis.
Thank you for that information, Rutvik. Really glad that you guys are stretching out your hands to give people the chance to get involved in this. Now, guys, coming back to the game, we have Fake Taxi versus Team Death that is going to be played on Mirage. But before we jump into the game, PSauce, we know that these players have a lot of things running through their head. Let's jump in through the team videos and see what these players have running through their head.
Let's get right into it.
What do you think was the key factor that led you guys to win the match? I'd say a little bit of both luck and skill because one, we did play 5v4 for a short duration. I also disconnected in the match though for a short period, but overall I think we won because of better communication and we were strategizing as a team instead of playing solo. How was your experience in the tournament? I actually am really surprised with the quality of the tournament and how smooth everything was and how supportive all the organizers were in everything. They made us feel very comfortable. Also, I loved the entire live stream. It was actually a good quality live stream with continuous commentary, which was very entertaining for many of my friends. What are your plans for the next match? There is no change in plan. We're just going to try and play slow, play smart, and play as a team and communicate, because at the end of the day it's all about communication.
Yeah, so hi guys, I'm Aditya, I'm from Team Death, and my experience with the ACM CSGO tournament was very good. It was a lot of fun, and today we basically followed a very aggressive sort of a strategy which paid off in the initial rounds, but in the end it sort of messed our things up. And for tomorrow we're just gonna study our opponents a little more carefully and try and be a little less aggressive. Thank you. Yeah, so hi guys.
Those were some amazing words by the leaders of Fake Taxi as well as the Team Death. Now it is going to be interesting viewing that Team Death did Fake Taxi indeed did play Mirage yesterday, and they had a very strong hold on to this map. They had a very strong grasp of this map, and I wouldn't be surprised if Team Death, the Fake Taxi continue with their winning streak onto Mirage, since they have the map knowledge, they have the teamwork, they have the coordination. What do you think, Lewis, is going down on this map today?
Thanks, PSauce. Well, if we look at it, this team really did have their stuff sorted out for the previous game. So I'm expecting a lot for this team to deliver. Okay, that being said, we are just finishing up the warm-up round that we are going to go into the knife. And, then, either which team wins that knife, they are going to be able to pick which side they want to play on the map. So while they get their, logistics bit sorted out, we're going to see how it goes. But if I had to predict anything, I am taken back yet again. I honestly don't know what to say, guys. So this is going to be one interesting game. And I honestly can't wait to see what is behind, Fake Taxi and what they have planned, for Team Death, because I'm very sure that Fake Taxi did see how Team Death played on Dust 2, and they have... and they have got the chance to see how Team Death, how they think, how they strategize, how, their rotate speeds and all that. But then again, this is a different map. Will they manage to pull off a second win on the map that they succeeded yesterday? God knows. We will find out, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready. We're about to have this started. PSauce, over to you.
Fake Taxi did actually play Mirage yesterday, so there is a advantage for Team Death since they had this particular map for them to analyze, for them to see what Fake Taxi is actually doing. And talking about Team Death yesterday, they started the comeback season for this tournament. They were the first team to make an actual comeback from going down 3 rounds. They were 3 downs below, but then went on to win the game with a very significant lead. I feel this is going to be an interesting one, having Fake Taxi versus Team Death. Both have a very compelling team. Both have a very compelling leader. Both have a very compelling teamwork strategy. Looking at their stats, looking at their plays yesterday, I would predict that this is going to be a very entertaining match you would not want to miss. We will get back to you as soon as we get the match started.
Agree with that, guys. Stay tuned. We will see you guys in a bit.
We currently have the knife round underway for Team Death versus Fake Taxi. We'll be switching to it right as soon as we can. We do see Fake Taxi going down 2, losing 4 of their players. What do you think, Rutvik, would be the map, would be the side pick for Team Death?
I think it's a completely personal choice. Some players prefer to play CT first and some go with T. We'll find out. And the knife round is over. The side selection is on.
I would definitely agree. With Fake Taxi has chosen. Okay, the sides are Fake Taxi playing CT while a Team Death is playing the terrorist side. Even though Mirage is a slightly CT sided map, we have seen the meme team do a dream comeback while on the T side. We have seen them down to 11-2, and they have come back from that to winning the game 16-14. That was a very amazing play by them. This is very interesting to see what Team Death will be trying out. They are going for an A execute with rushing the side. Having 3 CTs playing at B, it is a very interesting hold they have gone there. HVS connects with a headshot onto Noisy. Adi Huria gets taken down. Number 1A is getting the kills on the jungle, getting the support of his teammate. Both the CTs are outnumbered. Penniless getting taken down by Silent, giving the first round to the T's. Team Death win, putting them in a very compelling lead with the economy as well as the stats. This should actually get the Team Death into a very compelling advantage.
I completely agree with you there, PSauce. That was a very interesting pistol round. Both teams did manage to get kills in their own right, but it just looks like the T's managed to secure the round, and that is gonna give them the economical boost they need to carry the first half of the game. Let's see whether they can deliver. We have Team Silent here taking side, already deleting two fake taxi players with a double headshot, and Team Silent also finds Dice the third, and he's going to push market here to try and catch HW off guard, but it looks like he is playing a very defensive position, and we have Herb over here who keeps jiggle peeking, trying to get Silent baited out, but he's not falling for it, and it's down to a 2v5, and the T's are coming in strong, and he's just not pushed. It's like he knows that they are there. Very smart decision by Team Dead Silent over there, and he has found Agri is gonna go for the knife. He failed, Grind died, Wizard very unfortunate there. And it looks like Silent is going to go down with the bomb. Yes, he is. Very unfortunate, but that is good teamwork there. And it looks like Herb is going to save. Actually, no. Addy manages to find Herb and completes to completely take down his armor. And that is going to put the CTs in a bad position because he did not have to buy armor, but now he has to buy armor. And that is going to be $1,000 that they need to keep in account.
Definitely. We even saw Silent do a 4K. Interestingly, he did not he did not break his ground. He kept his pace and did not get kill hungry and went for the kills. He played for the advantage of his team. He played for the advantage of himself. We see Herb holding under Palace right now. Ali Huria peeking and getting taken down. So does Noisy. Silent getting the kill on Herb. Silent getting the kill onto Samron. I apologize. Samron getting the kill in jungle. And also on stairs. Samron jumping on the stairs. Getting the third. Number 1A. Winning Team Death the third round.
That was very interesting indeed, PSauce. Samron just obliterating people. Two CTs there with a double headshot. Very impressive gameplay over there. And now that is going to give the T's the third win to CT0, ladies and gentlemen. And we are off to a very interesting start. Fake Taxi still trying to get, their game sorted out and figure out exactly how Team Dead is playing so that they can be counted. If we look at what the teams are doing currently, it looks like there seems to be some discussion of net issue being brought up by Silent of Team Death. Now, that being said, it looks like we are waiting for a couple of technical difficulties. And guys, just to let you know that the tournament organizers, ACM and MPSTME, they have nothing to do. They can only do so much from their end to make sure things go as smoothly as a well-oiled machine. However, players disconnecting due to ISP and using mobile data like we saw yesterday, those things cannot be avoided. Now, that being said, if we look at what the teams have sorted out, it looks like the teams have gone for a full economical buy. They have completely gone down for AKs. And interestingly, Samron did drop his Galil. Is he going to buy an AK for himself, or is he going to pick up the one from the floor? Interestingly, Addy picks up the AK and drops a Tech 9 for himself. Very interesting there. And it looks like, the T's have gone for the standard buy. They're running 4 rifles with 1 AWP, and they do have money to spare just in case something goes wrong. And it looks like we have the CTs running a double AWP setup. Now, depending on the players' capabilities, they might be able to turn this match around, especially if they double peak together, PSauce. I would say, if the AWP number one misses his shot, the second AWP might be able, to get the kill, and that is provided they play together. So let's see what damage they can do with the double AWP setup.
Dice takes him down at middle. Perfectly predicted by you, Lewis.
Yeah. Definitely saw that coming.
Dice
and looks like
still contesting middle, looking for Samron through the smoke, unaware of him crossing over. Does get shot and is now aware about the threat that lies at top mid. H2O Flow getting the kill. Herb is holding the angle at B, holding a very passive angle. H2O
Silent, ladies and gentlemen, Silent did jiggle peek from A main, and he does catch out their AWP, I believe.
He does catch out the spam shot by their AWPer. Now Dice is watching Palace, but Dice misses out on the shot, is still holding the angle. It is very difficult for Noisy to come out unscratched from this since he is holding the angle. Flash is out for him to go out, but is peeking very late. Noisy misses the shot. Misses the shot onto Noisy. HVS takes down Noisy. Adi Huria now left with an op in a 1v4 situation against 2 off.
Adi is going to completely miss his shot there. He's going to miss his second. He does not know that they have dropped down. Is he going to get a headshot pick? And he is going to... That, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you make a mistake in your movement. Adi was found by Wizard and he is going to get taken down in an AWP versus AWP situation. And it looks like the T's are going to have enough money to do yet another buy. Samram with plenty of money to drop 2 AKs and buy an AK for himself with armor. And it looks like the T's are going in, the CTs, sorry, are going in strong with that double op setup. Finally winning, it looks like running the double op setup was what they needed to win their first round for this match, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like they are sticking to that setup without any change whatsoever. And it looks like the T's are struggling just a little bit as Adi has gone for an MP7 where he would have normally preferred an AK, leaving the rest of his team to use AKs with not a complete buy of utility as well. So they're definitely running short on money.
The team economy is not looking that great on the T side. They need to win this round if they do not want to eco. Number 1A does spot out Dice and Dice also does spot out number 1A. Calling for a underpass play here. HVS is rotating along with Dice. No, he decides to fall back again. Number 1A is still lurking around at underpass, waiting for them, waiting to catch a player of fake taxi off guard. The T's are very spread out right now. Dice getting the kill. H2O Flow getting the kill, putting the team in a very advantageous 3v1. Number 1A catching Penniless off guard, but the bomb is down on B apps. H2O Flow tries to get the kill onto number 1A. Number 1A is going to reclaim the site, or at least going to try. Noisy goes out, pushing through the smoke, getting stuck in a crossfire. It taken down by the H2O Flow. Silent gets taken down by Dice.
Grid landing an impressive HVS landing an impressive shot through the wall there with the AWP and taking down the final team member. That was a very disappointing round from Team Death PSauce, I would say, is because the bomber who was Addy had the bomb and only an MP7 and he pushed by himself. His team was very spread out. It was the wrong time to push, and that push, the bomb going down, definitely gave CTs the advantage to win that round, and that is how the CTs have won the second round, ladies and gentlemen. And now Team Death only has a 1 round up on the CTs. H2O holding his position, and it looks like the T's are spraying through the wooden window trying to land H2O, but they just miss him thanks to his movements. Is H2O gonna find him? Yes, he does. He finds the second. He's blinded. He does fall back. The molly blocking his view, and but not to worry. HWS does find him with the AWP. Can H2O find the third player that is about to push? Being Noisy, and they are holding. They are hesitant. Looks like the bomber is making yet another interesting play. Is that going to be who I think it is? Number 1 with the bomb, with only a deagle, trying to, by the looks of it, trying to set himself up for a fake so that all the CTs rotate B so that he has the chance to go down on A and plant the bomb, ladies and gentlemen. But it looks like, unbeknownst to him, that there is actually a CT player in Palace. Will he find, he's given away his position. Will he go down here? He gets absolutely destroyed. We all saw that coming, and the bomb is going to go down in apps. The CTs are going to start moving away from B. There's no reason for them to say they have the bomb, and it is all down to Silent. Is he gonna try and get a couple of eco kills with his Tech 9, or is he gonna save the gun? In our opinion, it's not wise to save the gun because he has armor, they have the money. He might as well just try and do some eco damage. He might be able to take 2 players down because both Penniless and HVS are low on HP, and they're also running a double op setup, and they have all picked up defensive positions, so he will have to hunt them down with only 10 seconds to go, but he gets completely destroyed by Herpes there, and that is finally going to level the playing field, ladies and gentlemen, with a 3-3 all-round score, and it is anybody's bet. But by the looks of it, both the teams have plenty of money to do a full buy PSauce. Do you think that we are finally seeing the CTs learning how Team Death is playing?
Oh yes, definitely. They have called the strat of two lurkers on a different side. Interestingly, Team Death, unlike their previous strat on Dust 2, is not playing together. They are having two lurkers, then two actual players, and one player contesting middle, which is not very advisable on a map like Mirage, where you need to have utility and all utility used together. So if you can have the team pushing in together, it is very likely that you, in an execute, can win the site, can get the bomb down, and can play a very easy after plant situation.
I
It's like
completely agree with you there, PSauce. And it also looks like the T's are setting themselves up for an A take. They are lining up their smokes. Penniless is going to find Silent. Silent just does not expect a push palace there. That is very unfortunate. But Penniless does fall back to New Box, who is blinded. And it looks like the bomber and both the teammates are coming down. Penniless does find one, get traded out by Addy with the Galil. Finds a headshot through New Box there. And that's going to leave Noisy and Addy to push out and find the third CT. He is spraying under palace, but there is nobody there. Is he going to find the T that is hiding in stairs? Noisy getting absolutely destroyed after Wizard boosted CT toll door and just taking him down. And that is finally going to give the CTs the lead for this game since the map started, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the CTs have made a very early comeback in the first half, PSauce, and it also looks like the T's are going to have to start playing together and working on their utility management if they are to take this round. From a triple op setup, ladies and gentlemen, the CTs have gone for a triple op setup. They are feeling ballsy. They think they have this in the bag. Let's see what the damage that they can do. And also looks like they are playing a triple mid placement, so they have mid control, but it looks like all the T's are having a ramp setup, and it looks like they're going for an eco with just a Mac 10 and an AK that is being handled by Samaron. Let's see what they can do, but Wizard just takes down number one there with the op without no effort whatsoever. Dice finding a second shot on Silent. Team that quickly realizing that they are running a second op, a two op setup. Are they going to realize that there's a third op holding B? Time will tell, and it looks like they are struggling to contest with the offers. Will Noisy be able to take the shot? No, he does not. Wizard takes down Noisy, and it looks like Addy is the only person that is left, and he's going to get absolutely destroyed by Wizard with a P250. It is down to Samran with his 2 HP and the bomb. And it looks like a CT is pushing upper mid there. Is he going to expect a push? He's going to get caught off, and he gets completely obliterated with the P250 headshot, ladies and gentlemen. And Dice is going to give his team the 5th win for this round. Very well executed, even with the triple op setup, ladies and gentlemen. PSauce, that was unbelievable.
absolutely, absolutely. Team Death are trying to have a lurker on the opposite side. They're trying to execute, but one. What has Dice done there? Has he thrown out the op? Yes, he has thrown out the op. He's thrown
Very
the op outside the
interesting.
map.
Very, very interesting there.
They do have the economy to buy another op. They do have the economy to buy an op next round as well. So I wouldn't be surprised with Dice's decision to have a double op setup. Having a triple op setup is great if you can connect the shots, but it is very difficult to retake sites with an op. Their decision to run a dual op setup is commendable. Fake Taxi doing bits for their whole team, playing along with their team. Looks like this pause is a tactical one for Team Death, deciding what to do next round. Possibly they are schooling their lurker to push before they try and execute on the other side.
I
do you think,
completely
Bruce?
agree with you there, PSauce. And also, we are getting information that you are just not loud enough for your favorite viewers who are watching you and listening to you speak. So just do turn up your microphone there so that they can hear what you're speaking. That being said, the round has started, ladies and gentlemen, and Fake Taxi are off with a bang. Pennywise quickly mulling off A-Ramp and stopping a potential push, but that is okay. It looks like, and Dice quickly finding Addy there, taking down, one of their players. Bomb has gone down on B short towards top mid, and that is going to give CTs an advantage because they know where Bomb is. And ladies and gentlemen, it is now 3 rounds in a row that the CTs are completely spread out when the Bomb has gone down. Ideally, they should be regrouping and going for the Bomb, but that is not what they are doing. And it looks like the CTs have it together, and they are all putting down their scopes And it looks like Wizard also finds number 1A, who makes a mistake by peeking an AWP, but you should never do that, especially when you have a double AWP setup that they are by now very well aware of. Penniless going mid here to support watch underpass for his teammate. Wizard finding Noisy yet again. Dice finding Samran. The team death is completely getting overwhelmed by the double AWP setup that the team are going, ladies and gentlemen. And H2O is going to close up the round, killing Silent, which is AUG, with a headshot. And that is going to give CTs the 6 point for the lead. And that is going to leave Team Death trailing by 3 points. PSauce, that was unbelievable. I just don't understand why Team Death is not working as a team.
Absolutely, absolutely. Team Death should, if they are not getting the best out of a lurker, they should have him regroup with the team exactly right as how they are doing right now. Playing all 5 players together, although you run into the risk of having a backstab when playing all 5 together, but it is much better to have someone watching backstab playing along with you, alongside you, than having him play on the other side of the map watching for the push. He can trade you out, he can get you down on an eco, especially where you have less capable weapons, where you have a less amount of utility. It is very useful to have all 5 of you together contesting a site, fighting 2 CTs at a time who are holding on to the site.
I completely agree with you there, PSauce, and it looks like Dice found Addy there with a headshot with the AWP, and I think the CTs have quickly realized that the reason there has not been any noise at A is because the entire team is on B. H2O quickly shutting down Samuran, Dice finding number 1A, H2O finding the second shot with his AUG to Silent, and it is all down to Noisy to try and finish it off with a 390, but he's going to go down to Herb, who takes them down with an AK, and that was a very quick round for the CTs. They completely shut down that take of B that the T's tried to execute. H2O using some words there in chat. They're probably trying to communicate with the T's there, but that is okay. They are probably just as confused as to why T's are playing the way they are. And PSauce, if we let's quickly take a look at the scoreboard to see how the teams are contributing to the rest of themselves. And it looks like Dice and Wizard are doing bits for their teams, as well as H2O. All 3 of them have 2 MVPs, and they are all 3 of them almost going double digits, and they have plenty of team and economy to see. And it looks like Team Depth is really struggling. They have Galils and Rifles, but their team, they don't have enough money for utility. But we can clearly see that Silent did have enough money to buy utility, but he does not. And Silent manages to find a head. There's a lot of trading going on at A. PSauce, fill us in.
Wow, oh my god. Wizard doing bits with the AWP. Samaron getting the dual spray down onto H2O and Wizard. Will he get the third? Will he get the third and the side? No, he does not. Dice takes him down with the AWP. Getting fake taxi, another round. Amazing play by the team Fake Taxi. Amazing play. They are playing super well. They are playing together. They are playing coordinated. They are calling for the rotates. They are doing timely rotates. That is what a CT team should do. Let's hope they keep this going. Let's hope that they do not break the flow. Let's hope Team Death gets their stuff together.
I completely agree with you there, PSauce, because Dice completely shut down Samron there with an amazing, close range scope with his AWP, and this is what you should be seeing in a tournament. Playing together as a team. This is what you need to do if you are to ever go pro. And Dice upper mid does find the headshot, and Samran, they just did not expect them to push out a top mid so early, and he's going to quickly fall back down. Dice finding another headshot, number 1A, just could not peek mid in time, and looks like HVS is going to find Noisy with another AWP kill, and is Dice going to find Addy, and it looks like HVS is going to just support his teammate and get another kill. H2O yet again closing down the round for Team Silent there, and it looks like the CTs are off to a very strong lead of 6 points in favor of Fake Taxi. PSauce, it is a very good game. I think both the teams are trying their best because nobody seems to be doing better than the other. I think that Team Death has just met their match at the current moment in time. But we will have to see for the second half to see whether Team Death can bring this back, as we saw yesterday.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Currently, I really feel that Team Death should be playing a team game. We see them completely spread out at the first half of the round. They regroup at 1 minute after they have already lost a player. It is very difficult to take a side with 4 man, with a man down. You do not have his utility, you do not have his support, you do not have his weapons to support you. Noisy landing a crucial headshot. Dice trading him out. See, we are having this classic play. We saw Aukat hai right now being very confident, pushing middle, getting kills on top middle, bottom middle on Inferno. We see Fake Taxi doing the same. Getting the confidence, getting the kills.
I completely agree with you there, PSauce, and it looks like HVS is going to find Samran out in the open. Penniless there has been spotted out by Silem, but HVS is going to shut him down. And HVS with the double upkeep, ladies and gentlemen, taking down Team Death yet again. HVS doing absolute bits. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the 14th round. We are about to go into the first half, and HVS is already doing bits for his team by dropping the 20 bomb this early in the game. PSauce, it is not looking good for Team Death. They are really struggling, and it looks like the CTs have found their rhythm. They are running the double op setup with an AUG, and it looks like Herb has managed to find himself an AK borrowed after killing one of the Ts, and they just have an M4A4 that Dice is using. Let's see whether the Ts can do an organized A take here.
They have a lurker mid, so they will also be contesting the middle take or the middle push, you could say. But Noisy is not suspecting a TV room push. Dice is already on top mid. Does see Noisy, gets the kill onto him and flicks onto 1A, gets the kill. Will he get the third? Will he get the fourth? He gets traded down by Adi. Calling this, Adi does know that the B site is completely empty, pushing completely along with his team. Number 7, Samron taking his time to rotate, getting Fake Taxi the time to rotate, does spot out H2O flow, did hear his shots.
I completely agree there, PSauce. Adi found a disgusting headshot on H2O flow there, and that is gonna, and HVS does find Adi trying to cross side. That is a major mistake on his side. Samras does spot him out, does a smart thing and drops down. And now we have the CTs flashing out from market, trying to catch Samran off guard. But Silent is watching backstab, and it looks like Penniless is going to get caught out there in the open, and Herb is going to take down Samran in the meanwhile. Silent has to deny the plan, but HVS is going to catch him off guard, getting absolutely caught off guard there. And it's going to give the CTs yet another round, ladies and gentlemen. And that is going to take us finally to the 15th round. And let's see whether the T's can give themselves this round. They do have the money to buy rifles, but they will have to miss out on utility, at least some of them. But it looks like they have gone for the rifle and most of their money utility. Oh my word, ladies and gentlemen, PSauce, I heard that. I know exactly what you're thinking. The T's are gone for a full meme round. All of them are using SCAR 20 auto snipers. Ladies and gentlemen, Dice absolutely making a fool of Noisy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be one heck of a round. PSauce, take it away and entertain us with this.
Everyone has decided to use this gun. Getting the smoke onto Tetris and not stairs is a very interesting setup. Herb getting 2, HVS getting 1, Samron gets traded, Herb gets traded off by Samron. Now Samron is a 1v4 situation against auto snipers. The only way he can win is by praying to God.
Forget about winning, PSauce. Just forget about winning. HVS has got a no-scope spray down with an auto sniper, and that's gonna give, ladies and gentlemen, Fake Taxi the win for this round, and they are gonna go strong into the C side, into the T side with a 9-point lead over Team Death. Now that Team Death does have the advantage of the map, let's see whether they can come back with an amazing pistol round and give themselves the chance to win this round. And it looks like the CTs, no question about it, have gone for the standard buy, but it looks like there's a bit of an exclamation mark above my head. Reason being is because they have not bought a diffuse kit. That might cost them this round. Not only are they going up a very good T side, but they don't even have a diffuse kit. Is this going to cost them the team? We'll just have to wait and see, PSauce. I think that they are going to regret that very soon. Let's see in the next 20 seconds what's going to happen. It seems that the T's are holding Palace, and they are going for it, ladies and gentlemen. It is going down. Let's see what happens here.
Hope getting the kill onto Silent. It's to flow on Samron. Samron getting traded out. Noisy gets the kill on Penniless. It's a 3v3 retake situation for Team Death. And Team Death not having the diffuse kit, of course. They need to retake the site as quick as they can. Number 1A is getting the kill. Hope getting the one. Getting traded out by number 1A. HVS versus number 1A. Number 1A at 3 HP does know the position of HVS. Now will he contest? Will he jump and shoot? He does try that, but he is 3 HP with 3 bullets. Gets the one tap. Getting them the round. No kit, no problem. Getting the retake as soon as they can. Getting another round for Team Death.
I completely agree with you there, PSauce, and that was a very close 1v1, guys, because let me just explain, even though Team Death did have armor with you, they only had 3 HP, whereas the T's did not have armor, but they had 45 HP. So if you look, at how much bullets and damage would be needed for either of them to die, it was a level playing field, so that just came down to the player's ability to clutch around, and it looks like Team Death finally managed to take advantage of the USP's damage for a headshot and just shut down Fake Taxi from getting the 13th win. And this will definitely slow down Fake Taxi from getting this round if Team Death plays their cards right. Let's see how this is going to go down. Number 1A with an early push up underpass. Is he going to catch? No, he does not. H2O finds the headshot with the Galil, taking down number A1. And it looks like Samran is going to find HVS with his M4A1 with a disgusting headshot. And Silent is going to quickly smoke off A main, even though there is nobody there. But that he can't possibly know that. And H2O is going to take down Samran there with his M4A4. Dice is going to push up B shot there. And it looks like the player connector is going to spot Dice up, but he can't land his shots. How sad. But anyway, Dice is going up ladder room. The CTs do hear him, and they're coming out with the FAMAS. They are Silent, trying to catch him out of guard. Dice very well aware. I don't think he knows that there are 2 players there, and Addy's going to catch him out guard here. Can he connect his shot? Addy's going to shut him down with a headshot. Noisy also picking up a kill with a headshot from the MP9, ladies and gentlemen. And H2O is going to find a kill. Can they clutch this round? Can the CTs get this round? They have the ability to do so with Addy doing the flank. But can he secure it and support his teammate who's already on site? Addy spots him out, gets a headshot on Herb, and they know the last player is B shot. Can Addy find him? Yes, he does with the spray down. Addy getting the double kill with the M4A1, which is going to give Team Death, ladies and gentlemen, the 5th win. It is look like they are on the road to a comeback. And PSauce, I think that Fake Taxi better start rethinking their overconfidence, because it has lost them 2 rounds in a row, even though they did manage to buy for 2 rounds in a row.
Yes, Fake Taxi. We are seeing the typical CT-sided map, affair right here. We saw Fake Taxi win a lot of rounds on the CT side, and now Team Death is taking advantage of the map-sided advantage for the CTs. The T's are contesting middle with a deagle, which is very interesting, since there is no op on the CT side. CTs are contesting with the M4 and an MP9. Does land 1 shot onto Penniless, but Penniless also missing the shot.
And it looks like if given guys how we've just seen the T's play, they do have their aim. Dice, as I was just about to say, the team does have very good crosshair placement. They can definitely do work with Deagles, and we can see Dice finding 2 kills there, but he's going to be traded up by Addy, who finds him with an MP9. Addy has just spotted out another T who is up there, and HVS shotting him down with a disgusting quick peek. HVS, and you can clearly see Addy complimenting his fellow rival there with an NS, which stands for nice shot. And number 1A, nading side, gonna flash on side and gonna pick up. Can he clutch this out? He does have the ability to. Finds a disgusting headshot, which HVS, he's gonna be caught out in the open, and Herb is gonna get the kill with an M4A4. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just explain what happened there. They went in with Deagles, they had the crosshair placement, the Deagles, they got the kills with the Deagles, and they just won an eco, and that is completely gonna shut the team economy of Team Death down, and that is gonna give the momentum straight back to Fake Taxi. Can Fake Taxi capitalize on that and do a proper A execute this round and take it for them? And it looks like the CTs are doing a hard rush on A. Can Penniless connect his shots? It looks like Addy shuts down 2 players with a headshot. Fake Taxi. It looks like Team Death quickly finishes off the round in 25 seconds. PSauce, that was amazing.
That was a very quick round indeed. Fake Taxi did have the full buy. They should have used their utility instead of just rushing onto site expecting an eco. Although on an eco, CTs are prone to be stacking a site, preferably A or pushing A main even. So they should be anticipating for it. They should have been looking out for it. And right now we also see another A stack by the team Death, flashing into A main, pushing along with it. Noisy getting the kill, getting traded out by Dice. Amazing 2k by Dice, getting traded out by Herb, leaving Adi and number 1A to retake the site in a 2v3 situation. They do have the utility to retake the site, but the T's also have utility to deny vision, deny the retake early on.
And they also have a player up on the CTs as well, PSauce. So that's another thing they need to keep in mind.
Number 1A does spot out HVS crossing to CT. Will he call it for Adi? H2 Flow landing a disgusting headshot on number 1A. Adi is now left in a 1v3 clutch situation. Does get the flow, does get the shot onto number 1, H2O, my bad. Adi smoking down the cross, flashing out under Palace for some reason. Gets sprayed down by
I
HVS
agree with you,
on
PSauce. That was very upsetting because I think what Adi wanted to do was to bounce off the smoke off the wall there, smoke off the bomb, and then flash the CT player by bouncing the smoke off, you know, the A cardboard sign. But unfortunately, you know, because he was moving, he just couldn't land, you know, his throws correctly, and that led the T's to find him from Palace and shut him down. And, you know, if we look at Fake Taxi, HVS and both Dice are doing bits. Both of them are over 20 kills each. Really doing bits for the team. Whereas Team Death are only now starting to go double digits. Meanwhile, Silence finding a headshot on Penniless with his FAMAS. And meanwhile, it looks like the T's have got a chance to smoke off connector and push B short, and that is going to leave them to take. Dice getting caught off guard, his teammates not giving him info. H2O Flow finding a headshot on number 1A, and that is going to give T's the site. Can the CTs retake it and take the round back? Let's quickly see. It looks like H2O4 cannot land his shots with a Glock the P shooter, and that is going to leave Addy to shut him down with an MP7. And now it is down to HPS to save the plant. He has spotted out the other CT who just jumped down from Palace. He's flashing it out. He has also been flashed and been smoked off. And that is going to give the round to Team Death, ladies and gentlemen. That was very well executed by Team Death. They really needed this round, and they executed that very well. It was very smart to smoke off his site from B shot. You don't see a lot of players doing that in a B clutch or Mirage. I must admit, PSauce, have you seen any better?
Fake Taxi had amazing tactics, amazing execution, but H2O Flow just got a little kill hungry and went in with the Glock onto Samaron, I believe, and he got shut down by that. If he had played site, if he had played time, he could have won the round for that team, getting them into a 15-7 score, definitely making sure that their team is going to tie, if not win this round.
Completely agree with you there, PSauce. It looks like the T's are setting themselves for a hard A take. HVS getting completely caught off by number 1A, who pushed A ramp and found the headshot onto HVS, who was boosted trying to throw smoke. Addy and number 1A quickly shutting down the T's push with multiple headshots. Very well played. And it looks like H2O Flow is going to find a headshot with number 1A, and Noisy shutting down H2O Flow with a kill with his FAMAS. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the T's are making it look very easy with a quick shutdown. And it looks like Team Death is still in the game. PSauce, I am lost for words with how Team Death is managing a slow yet consistent comeback against Fake Taxi.
If they keep shutting them down, if they keep shutting their ecos down and forcing them to, forcing them to hold their position and not being able to rush sites as they can while they are forcing or while they are on an SMG buy, I think Team Death does have a chance, does have a shot at this game. They definitely are 7 rounds down, but that does not mean they cannot come back. We have seen teams going 9 rounds down and coming back for a victory without overtime, mind you.
That
are
is
we
very
going to
true,
see
PSauce.
another one? Are we going to see another comeback on Mirage?
That is the question. and it also seems as if the CTs are spread out gathering info, and they have got enough info to conclude that what seems to be that the T's are A, but it looks like the T's are doing a slow push through TV room, heading through towards B apps, and it looks like the T's are also playing information that it is an A take. So most of the CTs have decided to stack A. Question is, they have found one. Can they find the second? And it looks like the T's will have to work together on their eco round to shut down the CT who is playing Van. Noisy getting absolutely shut down with the Deagle headshot from H2O Flow. And they have the plan. Can Silent get at least a couple of kills to give? No, he gets absolutely shut down by H2O, ladies and gentlemen, with a Deagle headshot. Make it look easy. This is what I was telling you about Fake Taxi. Their crosshair placement and game sense is on point. Even though the CTs do have the guns, the T's they just managed to find the kills. And number one A, they're just not checking the left hand side of market and get shut down by another Fake Taxi gamer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to a conclusion on this match. And it really looks like the T's are in it to win it because they have gone for a full buy with rifles. They have the money for another buy should they lose this round. And the CTs are really struggling. They're running a combination between the Baby Orb, a couple of SMGs and 2 M4s. So they're really struggling and they have no utility whatsoever. And playing CT on Mirage, you need utility. PSauce, this is not going to end well, is it?
I already saw this coming. When the CT side rotated, when HVS landed one headshot onto A, all 4 of them had rotated, leaving the site only for Noisy to defend. It is very difficult for you to defend the site when you have 3 terrorists rushing onto you with pistols, spamming them through the walls, spamming them through the smoke, flashing
That's true,
you.
PSauce.
Fake
And it
Taxi
looks
getting
like
the bomb down.
And it looks like the CTs were just not on B, and the T's had it easy taking site and getting the plant. And now we are down to a 2v3, and both the CTs are low on HP. Number one A trying to make a move and go out, but they are ready for him. Is Herb gonna catch him off guard? He is running at full speed. He's gonna give away information, but number one A does find him with a disgusting headshot. Managed to get the pre-fire off him, and it's down to Cameron to find H2O Flow. But it looks like H2O Flow managing to get the 180 and get both players, ladies and gentlemen, and that is going to make Fake Taxi go into the semi-finals, and that is going to shut down Team Death from this game. That was a very impressive game, and it just seemed like Team Death were really struggling in the first half, and Fake Taxi managed to finish it off in the second half. Rutvik, what are your thoughts on that game? Could they have done better at all?
Guys, this was an amazing game. I was watching the game and it looked like a comeback, but then as all of the matches we saw today, it was kind of a one-sided game and the team was dominated. I am really excited for the next game, especially, which is anti-ISS squad versus the meme team. The meme teams are the fan favorites right now because of the comeback yesterday, and it was the last map of yesterday, and everyone was so hyped up. I just can't tell you how excited I am to look at the game.
Guys, Rutvik said it better than I ever could. The next match is one you don't want to win. Me and PSauce are giggling like little children because we know exactly what we can expect from both the teams. Ladies and gentlemen, that game will be starting at 2 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Do not go anywhere. We will see you guys in roughly 10 to 15 minutes. Stay tuned because the next one will be definitely one worth watching. We'll catch you guys in a bit. See you guys soon.
Coming up next, anti-ESA squad versus the meme team. Who's going to be the comeback winner of this round? Stay tuned.
and gentlemen, welcome back for the match we have all been waiting for by the comeback team, the meme team, and they are going against Anti-ESA today on Mirage. Rutvik, what do you think is going to happen this game?
Guys, meme team is my personal favorite team. After watching them play the last match, I am really excited and hyped up for this match. I really like the lineup with Blurry, Phantom, Smoke Noobs every day, Backstabber, and Your First Wife. These guys are amazing players. I love to watch them.
I completely agree with you, Rutvik. Ladies and gentlemen, get yourself popcorn, soda, you name it. You're hungry, do all of it. Get ready for one heck of a matchup. Whether there will be another fantastic comeback by either team, who knows? But guys, let us quickly jump into the team interviews for this game to see what is running through their strategic minds. And then after that, we will jump straight into the match round. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Factors were staying cool, calm, and collected. We were behind like 2-11, and then we started picking up the pace. We did not rage after losing a pistol round with CT side. Just being calm and composed and holding and not playing too aggressive, which experience was fine. The server was great. There wasn't any lag or any delay in the server. It was very smooth. Literally no plans for next match. We're just going to go in game and play. We're not going to do any strats, nothing. We just go and play. We're the meme team. We don't need any strats. Factors were staying cool, calm.
Hey guys, it's Coffee Bean again. So the key factor which led us to our win was that we did not lose hope the entire time, and also we believed in ourselves as a team. And what I have experienced so far in this tournament is that situations can become nail biting, and it is important to always keep calm. So the plan for our next match is to communicate more and just to play as good as we can.
Amazing enthusiasm by both the team leaders. Again, meme team saying they do not have any strats, but I call bluff on it. They
Definitely.
they did not have a chance yesterday. They were down 11-2. That is very difficult to come back from, and they did come back without an OT. They have won the game. That is
I
very
completely
impressive.
agree with you, PSauce. And they may say that they don't have a strat, but that is the beauty of the meme team. Their no strat is the strat, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready. This is gonna be a good one. And they are about to start the pistol round, ladies and gentlemen. And just to keep you informed what just happened, the meme team did win the knife round, and they decided to swap. So they will be playing CT this round, and Anti-ESA will be playing the Ts. So let us jump straight into the game.
What do you think is going to happen, Lewis and Rutvik? Seeing that we have seen Anti-ESA squad do a comeback on Inferno and meme team do a comeback on Mirage. Will we see the Mirage we saw yesterday again, or will we see Inferno being adapted over to Mirage by Anti-ESA squad? Let's get straight into the match.
And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The pistol round has started for the match we have been waiting for. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to the moon and back. And let's quickly look at it. It seems that the meme team has not gone to go buy any diffuse kits. They have gone straight for a full armor USB setup. And it looks like the Ts have gone ahead and bought themselves just armor, and it also looks like one of them has gone ahead and upgraded to a P250 by the looks of it. And it looks like First Wife is the first to get in contact. First Wife finding a second disgusting headshot with the gun. First Wife finding a third headshot. Make it look easy. Ladies and gentlemen.
It's an ace for First Wife. What? Oh no.
It is not a.
Noobs every day.
Unfortunately, Smoke Noobs did steal that ace. Okay, and clearly Backstabber is upset, so he's calling for a pause to scold his teammate, but that is general banter, ladies and gentlemen. First Wife coming in strong. Like I said, they don't have the strat. Is the strat, ladies and gentlemen. Reverse psychology app play, and it looks like we are about to go back into the game. And it looks like the CTs are off to a very strong play, and they have gone ahead and decided to buy USPs. They have gone ahead for UMPs, M4, for Masters and an MP9. First wife looking to do some money damage there and get some money for the team with that MP9. Guys, let's not forget the MP9 is one of those guns which has a very high fire rate, has very controllable recoil, and can put down a lot of bullets downstream to do effective enough damage against the T's if they were to buy, for example, armor and and SMGs, which they're not doing. So this is going to be an easy round. Smoke loops every day, connecting a shot. First wife making easy work with the MP9, finds a third with a UMP. Is he going to find the fourth? No, he's not. Blur is going to finish it off with the UMP, and that is a very strong lead. The meme team going 2-0 against anti-ice. So guys, PSauce. Man, I'm out of energy. I am so stoked. I'm going to keep drinking my coffee that you guys can't see. But I am so stoked to see how the next couple of rounds are going to play out. But it looks like the Seekers really have it figured out for the first half.
Yes, definitely. The meme team has gotten 2 rounds. This is a very interesting start for the match. Anti-ISA squad coming in with a AK and SMG buy for their team. No Hell is now deciding to peek top with the help of smokes by his team. They do miss the connector smoke, but that also helps in denying the vision of underpass. And the window is also smoked by them. So they have decided to take full control of middle. Smoke noobs every day gets Coffee Bean, who's trying to push. Also gets Nuclear Gandhi. Will No Hell decide to push through there? Smoke noobs does.
Ooh,
Smoke
Phantom
down.
with the one-way smoke, getting 2 kills, both headshots with the M4A4. That was amazing.
Danu trying out the SMG long range. MP9, the better gun, gets the kill. First wife coming in clutch for his team again. Now meme team has won 3 rounds. That is all they could win in the first half. In the
Ladies and gentlemen, and also another thing I'd like to point out, it seems that anti-ISA team is struggling even to get 1 kill for the team. They are struggling. Let's see whether they can do any damage with the deagles they've picked up. They are yet to get a team kill. They do have the full lost round bonus if they do lose this round as well. So they will have money for days if they do lose this round. But it looks like First Wife is playing a very aggressive defensive position, holding from pillar, and it looks like they have shut down the push from B-Apps by mauling it off, which I'm pretty sure is going to be followed up by a smoke, as that is a standard strat. And the smoke is going down, completely predicted there. And it looks like Coffee Bean is going to attempt to push through the smoke with his Glock there, or at least gather info. Meanwhile, the bomb is falling back towards TV room. And it looks like Backstabber was ready for the T to push him, but that's just not going to happen. And it looks like we have a bit of drama happening on the B side. Phantom does find Coffee Bean and shuts him down. And it looks like Danu is looking for a kill there, but completely gets mollied off. It completely gets blocked by the pillar wall on the left-hand side and takes him down to 40 HP. That is very unfortunate. The bomb has gone down in TV room. Danu's going to quickly pick that up and fall back in the nick of time as well, because this Phantom is pushing TV room as well, and it's all down to Danu with his deagle to try and do some team damage and find a kill. But it looks like he's not going to be able to do anything. First Wife finding another kill with the headshot from the AK yet again. What a legend, ladies and gentlemen. Already on double digit for kills. And guys, because the T's are yet to find the kill, the CTs are yet to die, which gives them all an incredible KDR, which is really going to impress a lot of people. Now, let's see whether the T's, they have finally gone for a full rifle and an AWP setup, and it looks like Blurry is going to be contesting the AWP with an AWP as well. Let's see whether they can finally bring a round for Anti. PSauce, what do you think is going to happen? Do they stand a chance? They've already lost 4 rounds in a row to the legendary meme team.
Well, meme team does have the potential of having a comeback, but giving them the lead in the first 5 rounds is a very difficult thing to come back from. Blurry, Backstabber, my bad, has heard Nuclear Gandhi push up Palace, and he's mollied off, pushing him back, denying the area. Kuriyasha, along with his teammate, is deciding to hold A main, not push aggressively, making sure that they do not lose a teammate. Kuriyasha will smoke off CT while Coffee Bean is trying to push up CT. Backstabber does get Coffee Bean blinded. That is
Smoke noobs.
amazing.
I completely agree there, PSauce. Smoke noobs every day managed to give a flash for Backstabber and his teammate picked up the kill while, the team was completely blinded. Smoke noobs every day doing bits for his team, getting a second kill with that from us. And now it's up to Blurry to find the kill with his AWP. He does connect the shot and closes the round. And the meme team are going inch down for the first half with 5-0. It is not looking good for the T sides, ladies and gentlemen. But let's see whether, don't forget that this is one of those maps which is heavily CT sided. We have just seen a game on Mirage the previous round, and we did see how, because of the inability for one of the teams, to not use their utility to smoke off the CTs effectively, did give the CTs the advantage to hold the defensive position. So if we have Anti here that is able to smoke off correctly and catch the T's off guard by playing an overly aggressive play, because let's not forget the meme team, even though they say that they don't have a strat, what you will notice is that they are very aggressive players, even for CT by default. So for the T's to have a chance of coming back this game, they will have to find a way to be even more aggressive than the meme team. And we can already see that the T's are fully committed to trying to take A, and it looks like we have Backstabber by the looks of it, playing apps there, ready for them to push up Palace there. And it looks like he's trying to decide whether to go down at apps or not. And the Bomber and all the other teammates are holding A ramp there. Let's gonna see. I think they're executing at 1 o'clock there, and they're just about to run, but it looks like the CTs are ready for them. Smoke noobs every day, watching the Backstabber's back as he watches A main. And it looks like the T's are doing a quick rotate to A. I just noticed as well, the bomb has been dropped for a secondary CT, and looks like the T's are doing a hard push. It looks like the CTs have gathered information. First Wife, ready for this. Can he make a play? Can he drop a 3K? Can he make this happen? Here he goes. He's just the first. He gets the second, misses the trade, and Kuriyasha is going to take him down, but Blurry quickly shots him down. Ladies and gentlemen, First Wife by himself, solo beam, manages to completely shut them down. What a player, ladies and gentlemen. The meme team, absolutely phenomenal gameplay. I am so impressed by them right now. They have not given Anti a chance to even let them stretch their legs. Okay, and it's unbelievable, and they're just running. It looks like the CTs have even taken advantage of them losing so many rounds, and they have upgraded from M4s and A1s to an AK and AWP setup. So they are equivalently even more powerful than the T's potentially this round. PSauce, do they stand a chance at this trade?
I mean, looking at the comeback they did yesterday, it is still too early for us to predict. But meme team is playing together. They're playing the rounds very well. Your First Wife deciding currently very important things. He is deciding what fights to take, what not, and getting the final kill. Gets the 3K this round. Amazing play by him.
Completely agree with you there, PSauce. Rutvik, I think I have a question that a lot of our viewers want to know. How well do you know the players from the meme team, and do you see this common even when they're just practicing out of tournaments in regular competitive? What are your thoughts on First Wife's gameplay yesterday, today? He seems to be pulling mad bits right now.
We seem to have lost the casters for a second there. First Wife again playing the same B shot angle he does, and Phantom playing aggressive on B apps, making noise for Phantom to jump over Van without being noticed. The T's are pretty spread out right now, with Dhanu being at... They are currently regrouping at A alley with Kuriyasha, Dhanu, Nuclear Gandhi along with Nohel right here. Nohel is trying to peek middle but decides to run back. Coffee Bean taking underpass, getting denied possession by Molly via Sniper's Nest. What do you think, guys? What do you think should be happening? Phantom does get the kill on Nuclear Gandhi. The lurker is now down, so will this team be able to take sides? It's a 1v3 situation for them. Phantom is low. Your First Wife does get Kuriyasha. Nohel gets killed by... First Wife gets killed by Nohel, but he's traded quickly by Phantom. Blurry does get Coffee Bean down at middle. They win the 8th round. What do you guys think? Is this going to be another 16-0 victory?
PSauce, just confirm whether you can hear our beloved secretary of the ACM organizers. Can you hear him talking on the stream? Because I believe there was a bit of miscommunication that happened earlier, because I did hear him when he was talking, but it seems that you were unable to hear him. Can you confirm that you can hear Rutvik right now? Because we do have a very important question that our viewers are dying to know.
Alright,
Rutvik.
go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
That's
Rutvik,
coming in
so-
clutch.
Rutvik, as I was trying to ask you earlier, you did hear my question. What do you think?
Yeah.
Have we played with these guys before? Please fill us in. We need to know exactly, they are the meme team, but how much are they memers and how much are they pro? We're dying to know. Please tell us.
So I've been playing with these guys for years now. I thoroughly enjoy myself playing with these guys. Each and every one of them. Blurry, Phantom, Smoke Noobs Everyday, Backstabber, Your First Wife. These are actually good players, and as they said, they have no strategy, and that is the only strategy, and that's the reason they had the comeback yesterday, and that's the reason they are 9-0 to them, the score. So I think it's going to be an amazing game. I love playing with these guys. These guys have been like there when I started playing CS:GO. I play with them right now also, and I am supporting Meme Team.
Okay, glad to know, Rutvik. And we have another question. I think you see this coming. If the meme team end up winning this game, and in the semifinals and the finals, if they go up against the infamous, the underdogs, the Brasilia dogs, do you think they have a chance? What's going to happen? Who do you think is going to win? The meme team or the Brasilia updogs? What's going to happen? Because they're both phenomenal players. Please fill us in.
I completely agree. The updogs are, as they call them, the tryhards of Brasilia, and Meme Team are the memers of Brasilia. But the thing is, I would personally say that they have a 50-50 chance of winning if they compete in semi-finals. And I personally am hoping to see that happen.
Fantastic, Rutvik. Thank you for that information. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first from yours truly, Rutvik, the ACM secretary, the organizer, and having first, there is no bias there. He has literally played with these people. He knows what is up, and clearly we didn't even need to come in on that round, because Meme Team yet again completely wiped the floor with the ISE. So we are going in for the 11th round, and it looks like the CTs. And yes, and it looks like the match has been paused as well due to some technical difficulties. So we will jump back into that in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. And it also looks like, the T's are really struggling, with their economy. It looks like Kuriasha and Dano are struggling, between SMGs and utility. It looks like Dano has decided to go with the UMP and full utility, while Kuriasha is yet to buy armor and buy a gun for himself. So it looks like they are going for a 4 UMP single AK setup, and they are definitely going to struggle against the CTs who have the guns, who have the utility, and who have the economic backup that they do. And no surprise there, they have won 10 rounds in a row. And PSauce, if you were to quickly pull up the scoreboard on the on the screen for our viewers, you can clearly see that the meme team, they are going strong at 16, 12, and 10, multiple MVPs across the board. And Blurry and Backstabber doing their own right. They are not as aggressive, but that's because they are more laid-back players, holding positions, getting trades, rightfully so. It's working for the team, and they're winning rounds consistently. And it looks like No Hell and Kuriasha, which we did see dominate the previous game yesterday, seem to be struggling today against this absolute powerhouse of a team. And it looks like the game is back underway, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like the CTs are going for the standard 2-1-2 setup. No need to change the standard setup, because whatever they're doing, it's working. And the best part about having no strategy as the strategy is for the T's, for the opponents. One of the things you want to do as the players who are going up against the meme team is you want to learn how the players are playing and how the players learn their strats, learn their counters. But unfortunately, they're just so unpredictable. The meme team are able to win every round in a row. First 5, Yet again, we're getting 3 kills here. Phantom finishing off the last player, Nuclear, who just ran into ladder. They got completely overwhelmed there with the presence of the meme team, and they are going to take the 11th round. Just like Brasilia, there is a very high chance that they might make this game go 16-0. Rutvik, I know you see it. PSauce, I know you see this might be the only team other than Brasilia to make this game for the tournament go 16-0. It is very likely, and no surprise there. These are both Brasilia powerhouses, one less serious than the other, but the memeless of this team completely makes up for the tryhard of the other team. Guys, I am stoked to see what the rest of the day has in store for us. And it looks like Nohel manages to find First Wife out in the open there and shuts him down with the deagle. And it looks like Blurry getting wall banged a couple of times, but manages to save the orb that he has. And it looks like the T's are bottom mid, and it looks like Phantom did manage to find Coffee Bean completely blinded by his own teammate. That is very unfortunate. And Smoke Noobs every day completely shuts down Nuclear. Phantom finds Chem Party, and Danu shuts down Phantom. A lot of trading going there. Blurry finally finding Nohel. They are shutting him down. And now it's down to 2v1. Danu finding the time to plant, and the CTs are not wasting any time with the rotate. Backstabber already marked. Can he find Danu, who is watching apps there? Definitely no CT is pushing from there, and it looks like Backstabber here is going to wait for Blurry to give him some noise before he starts pushing. There we go, that's exactly what's happening, and Danu is going to go into a crossfire. He looks away at the wrong time, and that is going to give Backstabber the chance to shut him down. Ladies and gentlemen, it's too easy. These guys are taking them for a walk just like a dog on a leash, and that is going to give the CT the next round. Guys, 12-0, and we are still in the half. I can't believe what's happening. This is insane. PSauce, unbelievable.
This is just amazing. Looking at this team
Guys,
going
12 rounds into the game, and anti-ESA squad has no rounds to them. The meme team winning all the rounds. All of the scores are around the same thing, like Phantom and Smoke Noobs every day with 13 kills. First Wife with a 20k, and Blurry and Backstabber with 8 and 6 respectively. I think they don't even have to try at this point, because the way they're playing, it's working for them.
them having no strats, them winging it is actually nutting them.
And looks like Blurry just manages to catch. He does spot him. Can Blurry land that insane reaction time? He is trigger disciplined, doesn't want to shoot and lose his chance at getting that trade there. Blurry falls back, but the Molly does miss it, so he can hold his position there, and he's gonna wait for the peak there. Is he gonna find him? Yes, he does. Blurry shutting down Nohel with the headshot. Orb versus Orb. Nuclear Gandhi trying to take the site there, and he is gonna completely not take site there, and he's gonna shut down Backstabber there. Blurry shutting down Dano with a Molly. How sad that that just happened. Very, there's a very low chance for you to have the ability to die to a Molly, but clearly Dano, that just happened to him, and the bomb is down, and Nuclear Gandhi is in a 2v1 situation. One player coming CT, and First Wife coming back. CT is gonna find another headshot and shut him down. Ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be 13-0, and we have 2 more rounds to go before it's the first half. And if I can say anything by this, the decisive round will be when, meme team have to play on T side, and if they can win the pistol round with the Glocks, they will have the chance to go 6-0 this round, because the T's just don't have the economy, no the game strat to go and completely counter meme team's insane win streak right now.
Absolutely agree with you. Blurry taking out one
that's
more.
That's correct, because it is 13-0 right now. We can open for a 15-0 this half, and then if they manage to win the pistol round after the 15-0, then that's a 16-0 for both the Brasilia teams today in the quarterfinals.
Completely agree with you there, PSauce. First Five quickly shutting down a BS push. Is he gonna find? He finds a third shot. Can First Five make it a 4? Kurias is gonna go. Oh no, it's gonna get caught out done. And Kurishaya is gonna shut First Five down with the UMP. Very unfortunate, bad timing. First Five definitely have the ability there. Blurry definitely watched the underpass push, but Kuriyasha is gonna take the chance and fall back. But it looks like Backstabber is ready for him to fall back. And it looks like Kurishaya has no idea what's coming his way. He's gonna go and try and get the pick, but he's gonna get absolutely shut down there, completely confused, looking left and right, and Backstabber is gonna get an easy kill on Kurishaya, giving the 14th round to the meme team. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now in the last round. and it looks like the T's are out of options. Even though they have the maximum round bonus, they barely have, even if they had the money and the utility to buy, they can't afford an AWP with armor, which obviously is going to make them struggle against Blurry. And it looks like they're really struggling because they just bought a MacTem and utility. And it looks like the meme team are not missing about. They're just sticking to the exact same tried and true 2-1-2 setup. And it looks like the T's are going to go for their A-Tech, with majority of them in A-Ram. Ritvik, I don't think this is going to end well for them, is it?
No, the last round, I guess, is going to go to the meme team. But let's see what happens. It's a push. They are inside.
They've lost 4 players already.
Kills, but it's a 3v1 right now. And
completely agree with you that
the team is going to get this round as well.
I completely agree with you there, Rutvik. It looks like the T's did put up a good fight and managed to take down Smoke Noobs every day and the Backstabber, but the T's were quick to trade off. And Blurry is going to finish out the first half, ladies and gentlemen, 15-0 against Team ISA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is insane. Now, can they do it? Can the meme team, it's in their name, can the meme team, who are not serious players of Brasilia, can they win the pistol round using the P shooters that everybody knows and most of hate? Can they go against the USPs? Let's quickly look at what the CTs are doing. They have gone ahead and bought armor. Is Coffee Bean going to buy themselves a diffuse kit? Let's quickly see here in a second. He has not bought yet, but by the looks of it, the meme team are on an absolute roll. First wife carrying the living hell out of his team, and it looks like the rest of his team are pretty consistent as well. All of them having 14 kills each. Backstabber, the only one who is single digit, but that's fine. He's the Backstabber. He's the one doing the flanks. He's the one making it possible for First Wife to put pressure on them and get the kills. And it looks like they have not gone for a diffuse kit. What on earth am I watching? But anyway, I think they have lost faith at this time because after all, it is 15-0. But let's see whether they can land those sick headshots with the USP. Backstabber going in strong to B with a flash. Is he going to be able to shut down both the CTs who are holding B there? Is he going to find them? We'll just see here in a second. And it looks like he's actually going for a fake, and he's going to cause all 4 CTs to actually stack B, while there's only one T who's going to be playing, Coffee Bean, Boosted Palace. And it looks like the utility is coming out from the meme team, but it looks like the CTs are ready for it. The CT is going to quickly run this in there. Coffee Bean going to get shut down by First Wife. No Hill shuts down First Wife because they did not smoke upstairs. They only had one smoke after. Phantom is going to see if they can get a kill here. Phantom gets shut down by No Hill with a USB headshot. Blurry does spot one CT. Can he land the headshot? They seem to have fallen back. Nuclear finding a kill on Smoke Noobs every day, but not before Smoke Noobs finds a kill with the P250. And it looks like Blurry shuts down Downer with a headshot again. Can Nuclear Gandhi find a headshot here on Blurry? Can Blurry, who is full HP, ladies and gentlemen, find the bomb and clutch this round? It is all up to him. Can he make his team go 6-0? It looks like Nuclear is going to go for the peak. And it looks like the dream has been ruined, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like the meme team is not going to get their 6-0, just like their try-hard counterparts. But that is okay, because I have a feeling if they don't get this round, they are going to finish this round. My prediction is that they are going to go 16-3. Let's going to see what happens. But I believe this is the round, anti-ISA needed to stop their comeback. But the question is, can they win 15 rounds in a row against the meme team who don't have a strat, which is their strat, which makes them very unpredictable? God knows what they're going to do next round. So can they keep themselves together and counter their strats on the fly as they adapt to the meme team's gameplay? It's not looking well. It looks like there's a lot of suppressive fire coming down with Coffee Bean, unable to connect any of his shots, but can Blurry compensate and get a couple of headshots here with the Glock and take down a couple of players? And it looks like Coffee Bean here completely continues back to shoot. Kuriyasha getting a double kill on Phantom and Blurry, shutting them down, but no surprise. No helmet, no armor, only Glocks the P shooters, as everybody knows and hates. And we have Danu here, who seems to be rotating towards 8. It looks like the T's have actually managed to get a bomb plant. And it looks like even though they die, they are going to have the economy to buy the next round. So they might actually be able to close up this round at 16-2, not 16-3. They should have been able to shut down this game. First wife going down to the Negev, a bit embarrassing there. But after seeing the legend play this entire game, we really can't talk a lot of smack against him because he's been pulling absolute bits for his team. And it looks like Team ESA has called for a pause due to God knows what. Maybe they just want to discuss how they're going to go about winning this round, or maybe ping-related technical difficulties. Rutvik, what do you think is going to happen? Because we do see that Blurry has gone ahead and bought an AWP, whereas the CTs are struggling to buy semi-decent weapons. What do you think is going to happen this round?
Yeah, I agree with you, Lewis. The T side, being the meme team, have a full buy with 1 AWP, 3 AKs, and the Backstabber yet to buy. But CT is on a semi buy because they can't eco right now. The other team is on a score of 15. And this might actually be the last round of the game if it goes in the favor of the meme team.
That is very terrific. Couldn't have said it better myself. Guys, you heard it first from the ex-CS goer himself. And it looks like he is very true. They have to force. And it looks like No Hell has got a teammate to drop an AWP, which is going to leave one of his teammates without any armor whatsoever. And it looks like Blurry just shuts down No Hell. And it looks like No Hell is going to waste $2,500 of in-game money by not contributing to the teams in any utility whatsoever. Cam Blurry and the remaining 4 AKs of the meme team shut them down. They did manage to get the plan, and that is going to be the motivation and the momentum that they need. Phantom finding Nuclear completely off guard. Their first wife shutting him down with another headshot. Can first wife find another headshot? No, he's not. Yes, first wife shuts down Danu. And Backstabber, ladies and gentlemen, shuts down Coffee Bean. And as I predicted, the meme team are going to win this quarter-final round against Anti-ESA 16-2. It was very well played by both the teams. But ladies and gentlemen, as you clearly saw, okay, that meme team, they don't have a shot. Remember that. It might be a joke to most of us, but on the professional scene, not having a team, that's actually bad news for the team that is rivaling them, because you can't predict their strat, you can't predict their gameplay. You don't know whether they're going to go A next round, they're going to go B next round, they're going to go mid. You just don't know. You have to adapt on the fly. And especially if you have the standard 2-1-2 setup, it takes time to rotate. And if they decide to go, and stick to one side, which is exactly what they did in the last round, the CTs literally don't have time to respond, which is going to make meme team close around. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a phenomenal game. I do not know about you, but I know the three of us, me, Rutvik, and PSauce, we are definitely waiting to see what that team, the meme team, can do in the semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a short break right now. Rutvik, fill us on the details. But before that, guys, I need to let you know, the plan for the rest of the day is we have a couple more. Rutvik, do we have any more quarterfinal games to go, or is this the final and we're going to start the semis?
This was the last quarterfinals game. Next we will be having.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the technical difficulty. Again, like I said, the players are yesterday are not the only ones suffering with IT difficulties, but that is okay. And we do have a couple of words from our secretary, Mr. Rutvik himself, who was part of the reason that this tournament happened. Rutvik, the stage is yours.
So, guys, the hype is really going on, and we are done with the quarterfinals. The next are the semis, which start at 5 p.m. One match will be there at 5 p.m., the next at 6 p.m. If you want to know which teams are playing at what time, you can follow us on Instagram. The handle is ACM_MPSTME. So, stay tuned.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to conclude the quarter round of this stream. Stay tuned. See you guys at 5 o'clock. And make sure that when you come back, you got yourself some popcorn, you got yourself some Pepsi, Coke, whatever soft drink that you want. But get ready for the long haul, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to be a good one. We will see you all soon. Take care and have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.